KTFM Floresville. The San Antonio Sports Stars studios are powered by the City of San Antonio Metro Health. During Asthma Awareness Month, Metro Health reminds you asthma doesn't have to keep you off the court. Know your triggers, follow your game plan, and stay ready to play. Go Spurs Go. San Antonio Sports Center.
In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs went down to the OKC Thunder last night, 122-113. Series now tied 1-1. It was a great game if you like wrestling. SGA went 39-2. Wemby went with 21, 17, 6, and 4 and survived several muggings. The Spurs did have 21 turnovers that turned into 27 Thunder points. Game 3 will be back in the Frost tomorrow night at 7:30. Speaking of the Spurs, it was officially announced they're going to play in Paris and Manchester next January, taking on the Pelicans. I'm Rob Thompson for 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas Authority in Barricade Rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Good morning, everybody. How we doing? Welcome in. It's the Morning Huddle. Dude.
Hold on, look,
the links that we will go to entertain the pipples. That's the quiet fan.
Hold on.
Or,
that's the one out. Yeah, that's the one in the hallway.
We're doing it live from the San Antonio airport. We're awaiting the Spurs return.
Yeah.
And they actually can't. They're coming back from Oklahoma in fan boats. I don't know what route I guess there's the Riverwalk in Oklahoma City connects to the one here.
And it's knockoff. They go down to the Red River and take a right.
Yeah, they're fan boating all the way to San Antonio. It's unbelievable what they're doing. We here at the Sports Star Studios are struggling this morning, and you might think this time of the year, if your air conditioner's out at work, that might be a little uncomfortable. You know, it might be a little warm as the day goes on.
But you probably have access to a window, maybe even a door.
Yeah. You also probably don't sit in a room full of overheating equipment.
Yes.
Like we do.
Surrounded by electronics.
I am really upset right now.
Oh, well.
Who cares, right?
But that's how we roll.
Poor Vic.
Yeah.
Vic's upset.
Well, it was like 98 degrees in the studio when we walked in.
Yes.
And we're down to a balmy 87.
All right, almost there. Yeah, apparently yesterday's storm caused some hell here at the station after we left.
They didn't tell us, though.
No, we just walked into the aftermath.
An indoor windstorm.
Okay, it was cooler when you guys walked in. When I walked in, the first guy, it was unbearable. Like
what is having worked in a corporate environment in some time, what would be the typical, what would happen to most businesses if the water just exploded into the business? Do you think they'd tell all the employees?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
I think you'd know. I'm just curious.
Well, how did you find out?
I opened the door like you.
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
I opened the door and I thought, is that a jet taking off in the lobby there?
There are maybe like a dozen. They must have rented these because I've never seen those.
We got these on hand.
Oh, really?
This ain't our first flood.
I was going to say, I've never seen these green ones before.
Oh, no, that's the Big Daddies.
They're all matching.
We brought out the Big Dad. No, it looks like we did bring in a professional firm last night. I think there was an emergency call made to a restoration company.
Well,
yeah.
I saw the video of what happened now.
Yeah, we saw it. And is there a hole in the roof, you think, or is that just bad?
Dude, at this place, I've got no idea. I've been here for 2 years, almost on the dot, 2 years. May 1st was my 2-year anniversary here. And I would say, I'm not talking about like the number of roof leaks, like where we've had to put a trash can down or something.
We're in the hundreds
that's
by now,
that's numerous. But I'm talking about full-blown flood incidents. I think I'm at 4, maybe 5.
So to put it in, well, seriously, put it into context. In most businesses, when you have something that happened evidently like last night, yesterday, whenever this happened, it's one of those things that you look back on years later, like, remember that time back in
the great
in 26
flood of, yeah.
No, this is just May.
It's another one.
This is just May. First
Another
one. This
one.
So that's just part of the building that we're in that we fight our way through it. It shows our dedication to the job, and
I bet there are engineers smiling down from heaven if they
engineers roll over in their grave when they see the way this building was designed.
Oh no, I was thinking of a very particular one.
Oh yes,
who,
Greg Shelton. Today's all about you, brother.
Who he's like, well, not my problem.
Thinking about you today,
Good
Greg.
luck, schmucks.
Yeah, good luck, you suckers.
Man, I saw the video on one of our sales reps' Instagram, and it was, I mean, it's like a waterfall coming out of the ceiling.
Seriously.
Like a legitimate, like it's dumping, like you almost think there's not a roof.
Vic, did you guys get rain yesterday afternoon?
A little bit, not too much though.
Not that would cause that. So that could be air conditioning pipes.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, this was the
It
kind.
wasn't
It wasn't rain.
No.
No.
Oh, so I thought that might have been rain.
It couldn't have been because the rain, like the hard rain, happened the night before.
Well, I wasn't sure. I live so far away from here. I thought it might have been raining here yesterday afternoon. To be
I
clear,
don't think
at my
it rained
house.
like that. No,
I don't know.
No. Oh no, I do think that was air conditioning related, but it wasn't a part of the building where I've never seen it affected before either.
Oh no, I've seen it. Go
Oh,
out
have
there.
you? Okay, yeah, that's new for me.
Shoot, no.
Oh yeah.
There's not a room or a ceiling tile in this building that has not fallen out due to weight and water.
My headphones, I think, are on their last ride.
Well, you got a little bit of water damage.
There might be. I don't know, but
We're the only
water
building where we
leaking?
actually have low water crossings inside.
I know.
Can't go down the hall; it's barricaded.
we have to put our Cybertruck in Wade mode.
Yeah,
to
we got
get
to put it
the
in Wade
studio.
mode to go to production.
That's the only way. That's the only way.
You got to go to the suit side of the building. Put on your pontoons. Let's go.
Oh man! All right. Well, enough about that. Today's show is not as exciting as Tuesday's.
I'd rather talk about the flood.
Sure.
I'd rather talk about
would
the
you?
flood because I have a real fear today, AJ, that my Spurs myopia is going to come out. I have a real fear that my guys.
We're gonna have a little bit of a homer session.
I am, and I shouldn't. That's why I'm enjoying talking about the building in the water because my shallowness as a sports fan is right beneath the surface.
That's all right.
Right underneath the surface is those sons of bitches got the fix button in.
They took it.
They
took it
sons
from
of
us.
bitches are out to take it from us, and it's obvious. I can't believe everybody in the world hasn't seen it.
My 18-year-old son is exactly that. Like, not only are the refs against us, but he's one
Even
of those.
the announcers are
the
against us.
announcers.
Reggie Miller hates us. See, I'm right there, dude. I was right there last night, and I don't like that guy.
He's like, they don't get as excited when we do something. And I said, well, also, I mean, I said, he said, they talk louder when the Thunder do something good. I said, well, they're also talking over the crowd when the Thunder do something good.
no, they hate us, man.
And he's like,
I'm not going to say that.
When the Castle dunk happened, he's like, they acted like nothing happened at all.
Well, it did get lost in the flow of the game, but I will give Reggie the credit that he did jump up and do what everybody else in the world did. Go, holy mother of God!
Yeah,
But I'm with your boy almost. I'm just trying to keep it professional, keep that thing balanced because I had a sour taste in my mouth last night. Sour.
yeah. Well, both games have been really good. And the final score did not indicate how good either game really was.
Yeah.
A 7-point win and a 9-point win.
We lost.
It doesn't feel like those kind of games.
OKC kept going all fourth quarter. This should be easier. OKC did everything they wanted to do. They turned us over like crazy. They were allowed to wrestle around out in the paint. They hit shots. They were dudes hitting shots over Wemby like no one had done all season. They shot like 500 with him contesting shots. That's unheard of.
Yeah.
They did everything right, and they turn around and we're only 4 down, all night long. So there is some benefit.
I think it's very similar to game one, where I was saying, man, it felt like the Spurs dominated the game, but they never pulled away in the score. I think it was the opposite last night. It felt like the Thunder were just doing everything.
And they got the crowd rolling and everything, and they look up and they're 4 points up.
Yeah.
And we just wouldn't go away. So there was some credit for the sheer want to of the guys on doing it on about 80% of battery charge that, we should give some credit to. But it certainly felt like 5-on-8 to me.
Oh,
it certainly felt like 5-on-8 to me.
That's what we were waiting for.
And you know why? This is why. When I saw that they announced about when did they let the refs out? About 2 hours before the game? That Tony Brothers was calling the game, I thought, well, I'm glad we said what we said during the day because we're not winning today. We're not going to. Tony Brothers, keep in mind, was the referee that reffed the game where Wemby got thrown out for throwing the bone because they had let him get roughed up all game long, and he finally lost his cool, and he shouldn't have. But the fact remained that Tony Brothers was there in Oklahoma City for one reason only.
Let them play?
Let them play, baby. And that's code for you can go foul him however much you like.
Yeah.
Just don't do it in open court.
My son last night was like, I hate Isaiah Hartenstein.
Oh, well, I don't blame him. You go as far as they let you.
All he's doing is going out there because he doesn't care if he gets kicked out of the game because he's just a goon.
Well, he is a modern-day goon. Michael Jordan had to get through the Jordan rules. Took him 3 years.
Oh, man.
So, dude, this is the Wemby rules because he alone, and will for most of his career, just get battered and bruised because if they don't, he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
And that's Tony Brothers doing the old school reffing. Like, I know it, but you're that good, boy. Play through it.
Yeah.
Just keep going. You're going to have to keep going because I ain't calling it.
Yeah. It was a rough game. And the physicality is something that Wemby has struggled with at times this year. And
he's tired, too. So some of
no
that.
doubt he is tired.
Fourth quarter, God bless him. He was about 60%, man. He was letting Chet hit threes, shoot threes. He wasn't even stepping toward him. Just go ahead and shoot it, man. I'm beat.
And he still played a lot of minutes.
They had to. I mean, you're down to what? You had very little scoring opportunities or options.
Boy, it's wild how Luke Cornett has fallen out of the circle of trust.
Yeah, he's had 2 consecutive really difficult matchups. One too big, one too small.
Yeah.
And it's just not working.
They just don't want him on the floor. In 11 minutes for a guy who was, Wemby, even last night, playing 37 minutes. That's a lot of minutes for him. In the regular season, they acted like Cornett was, hey man, we trust you, And when Wemby was out, Cornett was playing a ton.
Well,
now they're like, you can't be out there.
He is an extraordinary rim protector, so his effectiveness is about 3 feet and in.
Yeah.
And any further out on either side of the ball, unless he's a high pick and watch guy. And you notice they don't even put him in pick and rolls. He doesn't do it at all. So he's just he's a defensive presence when they're attacking the rim, and other than that, he's dead wood. And Carter Bryant didn't help himself. He had a terrible night.
Yeah, well, once again, 21 turnovers for the Spurs, 9. That's a 9er.
I believe the number is it 30?
9
No,
times.
or Steph Castle has 20 turnovers in the last 2 games.
Yep. 11 and 9.
20 turnovers. Now, we love you, Steph. Love you. But
I'll defend him.
I'm not mad
defend
at
him, and
you.
I know there's a lot of people mad at him, but listen.
Settle, son. Settle down. Settle down.
Some of it is Castle's being saddled with responsibilities that he's being put into a role that he wasn't in very much this season.
Oh, yes.
And is going against the best on-ball defensive team in the world.
I will accept cookies. I'll accept backside picks. I won't accept bad bounce passes 3 feet behind guys. I won't accept picking up the dribble right on the other side of the half-court line. I won't accept dribbling into a corner. I won't accept that. I'll accept things a commission. You're just trying to do, and they're good at stopping your do. But this, you can't have 4 of your 9 just goofy, rookie, unexpected, dumb turnovers. You can't do it. You're no longer allowed to get away with that. You have to be better.
and I expect he will.
Well, a couple things come from this. Actually, well, let's take a break. We'll when we come back, we'll keep talking Spurs, talking about what's next in this series. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like going to be a busy morning rush hour. 410 westbound approaching Morrison. Got an accident. Only one lane is getting by. 10-minute delay for now. Stop and go from Pressa. 35 northbound Benz Engelman. That wreck is still taking up 2 right lanes. Slow from Frostbank Center Drive. Callahan at Ingram. Accident where a vehicle spun out of control, hit a light pole. Eisenhower Mid-Crown, a wreck, and at I-10 eastbound just past Vance Jackson. Giving reports of a stall off to the shoulder. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by American Public University.
The future won't wait, neither should you. That's why American Public University offers affordable, flexible master's programs to keep you moving forward. American Public University, made for what's next. Learn more at apu.apus.edu.
Hey, San Antonio, the Gunslingers are honoring our heroes at the Military Appreciation Game this Saturday, May 23rd, 4 p.m. at Freeman Coliseum. Active duty and retired military, bring your military ID and get in free. Plus, the first 1,000 fans get a free American flag. Come cheer on the Gunslingers as we salute those who serve. It's going to be an unforgettable afternoon of football and patriotism. Tickets and info at sagunslingers.com. See you Saturday at Freeman Coliseum.
If you get arrested, get out of jail fast by calling AA Best Bail Bonds, 210-225-2121. Text bail to 474747 or online at mybestbailbonds.com. You don't have to call attorneys or anybody else. Don't be forced into a PR bond. If the jail offers you one, make sure you understand the conditions before accepting it. AA Best Bail Bonds. Nobody beats their price. They have payment plans. Call 210-225-2121 or mybestbailbonds.com.
License number 149.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. The NFL schedule dropped, and it is time to settle up, people. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, scores to settle. All the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you could win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the whole season. Visit PayPal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase necessary. See website for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
Sound familiar? At Mattress Firm, we understand there are many problems that can keep you up at night, like snoring, aches and pains, or sleeping hot. Our sleep experts have the unrivaled know-how to match you with a mattress that can help. And now at Mattress Firm, save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic, plus get a $300 instant gift. For the great sleep you deserve, visit Mattress Firm. We make sleep easy. Restrictions apply. See store or website for details.
Children want and need to be active. Sometimes everyday activities can be difficult for children with asthma. May is Asthma Awareness Month. The City of San Antonio Metro Health's SA Kids Breathe program is here to help. This free program offers education to better understand and control your child's asthma. If you have a child with asthma between the ages of 3 and 17 and live in Bexar County, call 210-207-7282 or visit sa.gov/health.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
So if I were to go up to McDonald's tonight and say, I want the gangbang, they'd know what I'm talking about? Or would they call the cops?
You got to say the Mick. Otherwise, you get arrested.
The Mick
and then you got to.
Hey, what are you in for? Well, I wanted to gangbang at McDonald's.
A whole new term of the McRib.
Yeah, you got to throw the McRib in there, too.
Only for a limited time.
Holy cow.
You got to be careful in your wording. Phrasing is everything, Joe.
It is.
Phrasing is everything.
Phrasing.
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. 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 Hello, everybody. I'm AJ. I don't know if you guys knew. That's Rob.
I think that is apparent.
Hello, Rob.
Good morning, sir.
There's Victor Brown on the. Victor Brown. He's got. He's starting to get some pit stains on his white.
Oh yeah,
his white camiseta.
I'm telling you,
Our sweaty-faced radio crew.
I feel
I'm glad we both wore jeans today.
Yeah, smart move, huh?
I'm glad I wrapped myself in thick denim.
Yeah, that was a bit of a misstep.
The word "moist" comes to mind.
A bit. I was gonna say damp.
You damp?
Yeah, I got damp bottom.
Damp.
Yeah. A little swampy.
A little swampy ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do for you. The
That's
swamp
right.
ass huddle.
That's love. That's dedication. All right, a couple good things going for the Spurs. One is the simple. They're coming back home.
The math tells us this is good news, but.
And the other bit of good news is one team is getting, presumably getting their second best player back.
We hope.
And the Thunder, while they won the battle there, they may have lost their second best player for, I don't know how long, but I know a guy who kind of came back a little earlier than they may have wanted him to, and has dealt with it all year long. And what do you do with that guy?
I can't imagine a scenario where he plays again. Or they just decide, dude, if you think you're okay, just go till it blows. I mean, what else are we doing here? But I think they have expectations to play again. To continue through this series, however long, and then play in another series. So I don't see him playing in this series, at least for the next week.
So, that's huge news. And quite frankly.
Is it? Okay, so I heard post-game last night on ESPN. They brought in Stephen A. Smith. And they were, who was more important to whom? What's the bigger loss? Jay Will to OKC, and if Dylan Harper is out for any amount of time, who suffers more?
Jalen Williams is way more important to the Thunder than Dylan Harper is to the Spurs.
I will agree in that there is a guy that is a supposed replacement, the starter, in Dylan Harper. And I think up until the beginning of the series, or at the beginning of the playoffs, or very specifically halfway through Minnesota, Dylan Harper was a bench guy. And, you can always survive without a bench guy. You can have, you can get close. I think over the last 3 games, Dylan Harper has become more than what he was.
Oh, I agree.
And I think at best this is an even Steven swap. At best. Because, certainly the injury to De'Aaron Fox plays huge into this. And
sure.
If he's not 100% and he's limping around, it's even worse.
You'll miss Dylan Harper less when Fox comes back.
But one of the things that is required to beat Oklahoma City is you cannot allow their guards to double your guards. And when we have 3 point guards on the court at any given time, they weren't able to double us. Now, that doesn't mean we didn't make some young mistakes and dribble into some situations. But when all 3 play well, like when we saw against Minnesota, you can't come and jump one of them.
Yeah.
And that allows that ball movement that last night wasn't there, that caused those little 6-8 point runs that Oklahoma City is so good at. Boom, 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 boom. Now, we played a pretty good role in hitting a lot of key threes, more than we're accustomed to keep it close. But for the most part, it was those little 6-8 point runs that they just get you, and then you go play some regular basketball for about 4 minutes. Then they get you, and then you're down. Before you know it, you think you're playing pretty good. You're down 8.
Yeah.
But in the Spurs' defense, they hit the threes to stay close. But the ball handling aspect of what the Spurs are built for, it mattered. And McLaughlin, to his credit, did okay.
He was fine.
I mean, for a guy doing that, but you can see the difference when we have 3 dudes handling the ball and then when we don't. And that's what worries me about at least the next game. Now, I'm not sure how bad he's hurt. I think that last night was, we don't know, so we ain't risking it. We already got our win.
Yeah.
You know,
well, and we know that Jalen Williams is a problem.
I just can't imagine a scenario where we see him anytime soon unless they're willing to go, all right, well, we're going to let you go until you literally blow that thing up or it's
They need to send him to Europe for treatment like
Luka
got. Now, but I still, I mean, as good as Harper's been, I mean, in game one, Jalen Williams was one of two guys who even showed up for the Thunder.
And last
in that
night,
game.
to their credit, the others did show up and hit some shots that I don't think they're always going to hit. They're not going to consistently hit 500 over Wemby. I mean, they're hitting. I mean,
I don't know. Caruso will,
dude.
I'm done saying, Caruso can't do that again.
What has gotten into him, man? Anyway, and you keep thinking that time's going to run out, but it hadn't. The Spurs are still in the catbird seat, but I do believe they're going to have to win another one up there. I don't think we're going to stay undefeated at home. Oklahoma City's so good, so they're going to have to win another one up there. But they're fully capable of doing it, and they were in a position to win it last night despite everything else. And we really haven't gotten into the myopic part of that game last night. Was the way that Hartenstein and a J-Dub were allowed to just be absolute goons.
Yeah.
I mean, and I have no problem with it if you go both ways, and I don't think they allow the same credit that SGA gets, which he's earned. I'm not saying he hasn't.
Yeah.
But it's the difference is so apparent when you see what's Wemby's going through, and Steph, if he just breathes on him. And we know that's SGA, but when you put them up side by side in concurrent possessions, you go, wow, it doesn't seem like this is an evenly called game.
Well, you also understand in the history of the NBA, the bigger you are,
and that will never change.
The more you're just going to have to take a beating.
And I will accept that I will accept the premise that you should expect to be physical. I will not accept the premise that you are allowed to literally ref a guy out of his game.
Yeah.
And I think last night the combination of dead legs and the Hartenstein just constant physicality, it made it just about untenable.
Well, I want to talk about Hartenstein a little bit more on the other side. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Looks like going to be a busy morning rush hour. 410 westbound approaching Morrison. Got an accident. Only one lane is getting by. 10-minute delay for now. Stop and go from Pressa. 35 northbound Ben Zangelman. That wreck is still taking up 2 right lanes. Slow from Frostbank Center Drive. Callahan at Ingram. Accident where a vehicle spun out of control, hit a light pole. Eisenhower, Mid-Crown, a wreck, and at I-10 eastbound just past Vance Jackson. Giving reports of a stall off to the shoulder. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Red Diamond Tea.
Go ahead, sip into summer with Red Diamond. Fresh brewed with just 3 simple ingredients: tea, water, and sugar. Always cold and ready in the refrigerated section. Red Diamond Fresh Brewed Tea. The perfect sip does exist.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
Hey, I'm calling about sexual frustration built up.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, I got this really hot cousin, and I don't know what to do.
First cousin, second cousin, third cousin. Let's drill down.
Second.
First and second are different, though. I mean, that there is a lot of value to common law relationships. In Oklahoma, I think they give you extra food stamps for second cousins.
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jason Garrett with Arasti. If pain is slowing you down, you don't have to live with it. We target the source of your pain for fast, lasting relief. No pain pills, no surgery. Most patients notice results in just one visit. We accept most insurance plans, so getting help is easy. Don't wait. Visit Arasti.com today. That's AIRROSTI.com. Arasti. We fix pain fast.
To find the location nearest you, visit Arasti.com.
The Gomez Law Firm is proud to be San Antonio's trusted personal injury law firm for the past 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us. Your firm has been fighting for the people of San Antonio since 1973. That's incredible.
There are not a lot of businesses that stick around for even 50 years, let alone personal injury law firms.
If you have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, then turn to the law firm that will fight for you. Visit joegomezlaw.com.
And remember, Gomez Law fights.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy.
The sound of a seatbelt. It's one of the most important sounds in our car. It means everyone is ready and everyone is safe. The more our kids see us put on our seatbelts, the more natural it is for them to put theirs on too. Make it a priority. Buckle up every time. Hear the sound? Make it a habit.
Paid for by NHTSA.
I keep seeing celebrities posts, me in the 90s versus now. Well, the person staring at me in the mirror is definitely not the same person that could pull off bootcut jeans. Time creeps up on us so slowly. You don't see it until suddenly you do. Same thing goes for your bills. $1 here, an uptick there. It's a slow burn until one day you realize the price you're paying now is way higher than when you signed up. But at T-Mobile, customers had the lowest wireless bills versus Verizon and AT&T over the past 5 years. And with T-Mobile on their experience plans, you get a 5-year price guarantee, so you know exactly what your plan price will be for the next 5 years. So at least that's one thing that won't change over time. I can't guarantee you'll still look good with frosted tips, but T-Mobile can give you a clear guarantee on your wireless plan.
Lower bills based on Harris X billing snapshots from Q3 21 to Q4 25 compared to average AT&T and Verizon bills. Comparison excludes discounts, credits, and optional charges. Price guarantee on talk, text, and data. Exclusions like taxes and fees apply. See T-Mobile.com.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we're live from Tomatillo's newest location on Nacogdoches Road.
With all the reaction from Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
Free swag and lots of great food.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hi, this is Joe Reinagle. You're listening to the home of the Texas Rangers, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Yeah, you may have just heard there. Jason and Joe aren't even going to have to sit in this room today or tomorrow or Monday.
I took great pleasure in the fact that as bad as we got it,
they were going to suffer.
Get here,
no.
It was going to be 100 degrees outside.
No, they are not going to suffer. They're going to be eating chips and salsa, drinking margaritas at Tomalitos today.
I feel like Wemby in the paint.
I know, man.
Just kick me in the
Rough
nuts,
times.
pull my dreads, just yank my dreads off my head.
That was sort of the unintended downside of Jalen Williams leaving the game. Was Isaiah Hartenstein played way more minutes than the Thunder usually like to play him, and as the game went on, things started to work for him for the Thunder with him against Wemby. That
he was allowed to.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not mad at Hartenstein. He played the way that the refs let him play, and if you're not going to call it, I'm going to do it because I'm guarding a dude that's 7'5", and if I take one breath, he's going to dunk on me and make me a poster. He's going to embarrass my team, and they're going to beat us, so I'm going to go as far as I can. I'm not mad at him. I'm just upset with the circumstances.
I'll give you one moment where I think Wemby kind of got away with one when he was getting frustrated, and they went down the floor, and this is when the other Jalen Williams
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Where he like checked him once, and then it backed him up, and then the second time he just trucked him, ran all the way over him.
Hey, yeah,
and
I'm not saying the Spurs were without sin. See, that's the problem when I start hearing about the refs, because the Spurs were allowed to get away with some crap too.
So it was a physical game.
It was a very physical game, but it just felt like it's even to the point. And then there's the way your superstars are treated, and SGA was treated like a superstar, and the guy who had his coming out party last week, or in the last game, that literally was one thing before that game, and afterwards he was welcomed to the king of the world. They were allowed to just literally take him out of the game.
Well, Shea only shot 6 free throws. It's not like he was getting special treatment.
He was to an extent. He only shot 6 free throws, but the number of fouls that he picked up prior to shooting, because he's handling the ball, the number of times that they got to stop the clock, bring the ball out, and had a nice play set up over and over. It allowed them to do a lot of things that the Spurs just didn't want them to do. Now, the Spurs didn't play good. They played tired. The defense was not even close to what they're accustomed to. The turnovers are just a killer. And at the end of the day, that was the thing. They just weren't as good, but what they did have, they weren't even allowed to begin.
I think maybe we're on the same page here, just saying it differently. The way the game was officiated is not beneficial to the Spurs.
Absolutely. Well, it's not beneficial to Wemby. And we don't, and I will say this, that the Spurs play really good movement defense. They do a pretty good job, better than most NBA teams, of defending without fouling. It is your classic move your feet, don't reach in, be between the ball and the basket, and smother your guy. We don't get a lot of reach-in picks. We get a lot of backside steals, but not a lot of front side. We're not that kind of team.
Yeah.
And so we don't defend with fouling. Oklahoma City is defending with fouls. That's how they defend. And they dare you to call every one of them. Now, Minnesota ran out of gas trying to do the same thing, but this ain't Minnesota.
No, they've got too many people.
This team attacks with 5 different guards. And they just keep coming. And if you're not allowed, or if they're allowed to physically get you off your dribble and come in and manhandle you and pull you, they can't call everything. And that's where those little 6-point runs come, where they get a little tap away, a little steal, and you're like, wow, that sucks. And you look up and you're down by 9, 10 points. And you've done as much as you can given the circumstances you're in.
Yeah. I think a lot of it is, and I said this during the regular season, Wemby, the way to get him off his game is to be extra physical with him and be able to get away with it. And this was one of those games where, and you said that, the officials that were brought in were
Tony
the
Brothers
kind that will let you get away with it, no doubt.
You earn it. You want to play tonight? Play.
And I think you and I both kind of expected this to be a loss anyway. But it's almost frustrating that they played them as close as they did, even all things considered,
We hit some ridiculously timely shots. Devin Vassell hit some huge threes. Keldon, while having a terrible game, hit a couple of huge threes, just timely shots that just kept us close enough to make it painful.
The funny thing about Devin, he took 2 shots at the very, I think he took the first 2 shots of the game for the Spurs, and neither one of them was close. And I was like, bro, maybe you're not allowed to shoot tonight. And then he figured it out and had a hell of a game.
Yeah, he played. He got dialed in. He has, as much as Steph Castle, just played extraordinary defense.
Yeah.
I mean, he switches on to 4 different guys. He and Steph will guard 4 dudes all the way. They just don't guard the biggest guy on the court. And even then, sometimes when it happens, I'm not that worried. They just have to work their ass off so much on defense. And it's a credit to them to bring whatever offense they can even begin to bring, because the work they have to offer on the other side is amazing.
The Spurs shot 40% from 3 last night, which you don't lose very often when you shoot 40% from 3. The problem was it didn't feel like they shot that well from 3, because Vassell did shoot well. He ended up he was like 5 of 10, 6 of 12. I know he was 50-50 on those. Everybody else stunk. Julian Champagnie had one of the worst offensive games I've seen him have. He was the guy that the Thunder were saying, all right, if you're going to beat us, beat us. Mm-hmm. And he could not. And we're talking about airball 3-pointers.
Yeah, he was not dialed in, and he felt like everything he did was rushed. It felt like he was in a hurry to get that shot off, because he felt like, and he was told, obviously, you're going to have to take these shots. They're giving them to you. You're going to have to hit them. And so he felt rushed, and Steph Castle the entire night felt hesitant. Like he felt like his first impulse was probably the wrong impulse. So he would hesitate with a shot. He would hesitate with a drive. His transition from second lead guard to first lead guard without Dylan Harper just caused a little bit of question in him in the second half. So he had a lot of hesitation problems, and Champagnie was just playing too fast. And between those two, that caused so many of just the dumb turnovers. And a dumb turnover is also an air ball 3 that turns into a fast break the other way. It doesn't count in the book as a turnover. It counts as a missed shot. That's a freaking turnover.
And that combined, the one rushed, one hesitant,
so
combined,
boom, 8 points.
2 of 13 from 3 for those 2 guys. And it was, man, stop shooting. Stop it. But
the other dudes aren't there, and
no, you're right.
And Keldon. I mean, I don't have a problem with the volume, just be more comfortable and confident. Just act like you've been
Keldon,
here.
something's wrong. There's something wrong with it. He's been bad kind of all playoffs. Like, this has been he's had a couple good games, but for the most part, he's not been a positive, a net positive.
The Timberwolves, he was outsized. They were just too big. Against Oklahoma City, they're too quick.
Yeah.
He's
that's
the classic
the
tweener.
Positionless, and a lot of the Spurs are positionless, and he's one of the ones in this series that's just kind of getting squeezed out, I think.
I appreciate everything else. He hustles his ass off. He's an energy dude. When he's on the court, he's going to be on the floor at some point, diving and getting. But the matchup's just rough. He just can't defend it. And when he got yanked in the first game for losing that backdoor cutter, he has a lot to prove to his defensive coach from here on out. He has a very quick whistle on him.
All right, we'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Tamalitos Restaurant is now open on the corner of Nacogdoches and Warsbach Parkway, serving up authentic Mexican food packed with flavor. From sizzling plates and fresh tacos to unbeatable lunch specials every day. Plus, join the Blitz Live this Thursday, May 21st. See you there.
We have meaningful basketball being played in San Antonio for the first time in years, and you know the Roo Pub has proven to be the best place to go watch the games with those 3 massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roo Pub, show up hungry. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch the game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roo Pub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
You think a ticket for not wearing your seatbelt is the worst that could happen. A fine, an inconvenience, a little embarrassment. But then comes the crash. There are injuries, a hospital bed, the long road to recovery, the moments you'll miss. Suddenly, a ticket doesn't seem so bad. That ticket? That was nothing. Click it. Don't risk it. Paid for by NHTSA.
Healthy vision is about more than seeing clearly. It's about going beyond. From comprehensive eye care with the latest technology to advanced vision solutions that provide deep insights into your overall health. And with doctors who build lasting relationships founded on trust, ensuring that every detail is taken care of. I choose Vision Source to never miss out on life's precious moments. Vision Source, beyond your eyes.
My name is Ariel. When I arrived in the U.S. at 19, I struggled to find job opportunities without my high school diploma. My entire life changed when I took a chance and got my high school diploma at age 22. Everything I have, my education, my career, my marriage, I owe to the Adult Literacy Center and my teachers. They were with me every step of the way, helping with my English and math, making sure I pushed through all the challenges.
Ariel, your success proves that what I'm doing as a teacher has real meaning.
It was an honor helping you achieve your greatness. Now you're helping others achieve theirs. It inspires me.
Education was the key that unlocked all my opportunities.
When you graduate, they graduate. Find free and supportive adult education centers near you at finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
I'm Heath Pierce, former U.S. men's national team player with stops in the Bundesliga, MLS, Denmark, and Sweden. You can predict the Summer Soccer Showcase action all the way to the final match with FanDuel Predicts. All you have to do is sign up to get your $25 bonus. From the opening game to the final whistle, stay locked in with every pass, every goal, and every moment that moves us closer to crowning a champion. Sign up for your $25 bonus on FanDuel Predicts. Go to FanDuel.com/predicts to sign up. That's FanDuel.com/predicts to get your $25 bonus. Listen to Orange Slices, sponsored by FanDuel Predicts, wherever you get your podcasts. Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets LLC, a registered futures commission merchant, 18+. Bonus is non-withdrawable and expires 7 days after receipt. Trading derivatives involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Manage your activity with our consumer protection tools. Restrictions apply. See terms at fanduel.com/predicts/bonus offer terms.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
That's bodacious.
I'm not feeling bodacious.
Oh, come on. Waiting for the right time to flash them keys. That's Rob's new move.
Yeah.
He's got a fancy car.
Got my fancy car that it's like an ice skate on a wet road.
This actually might be a song that we should listen to.
It's Hot in Her.
It's Hot in Her. We should take off all our clothes.
I'm doing the show without pants on in the second half.
Yeah, it'd be a new show.
I'm not opposed to it.
Feely can come in and take some pictures
I
today.
know.
Ugh. I am getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off. That's right.
Yeah. I'm almost there, man. Another 30 minutes.
Yep.
Hot in Her.
I think also there needs to be some credit given to Oklahoma City for not panicking down
You're
low.
right, AJ. I'm getting all this bad air out. I'm getting it out. I had to say some things I had to let out, and when you hear yourself say it, you go, "Shut up! Stop your bitching and go win a basketball game." And that's at the end of the day the truth.
Listen, even the guys who were calling me a hater for picking the Thunder in the series, I
did too, but
even those guys, none of them were saying the Spurs in 4. It was a lot of Spurs in 6, Spurs in 7.
Oh,
were like, of course the Thunder were going to punch back at home. Of course.
Yes, and it's just the circumstance. If you just feel like if it was a fair fight, damn it, if it was fair, that only happens once a year at the county seat.
Man.
That doesn't happen every night. You don't get fair, and I don't know why I expected anything. And for Spurs fans, this is the beginning of our education into what it's like to have the best big man.
Yeah.
Not the best power forward. I'm talking about the best guy that everybody's looking at. Because he's just going to get beat up. He's going to have to get used to it. We're going to have to get used to it because the league knows, Tony Brothers knows, the lead ref, if we let him do what he wants, there's no stopping him.
Yeah.
It's like back when Shaq was coming in. If we let him do what he wants, he'll score 100 every other night.
Yeah.
So
it's funny you said it like that, even though Tim Duncan probably more of a real traditional center than Wemby is.
The biggest lie that has ever been told that that Tim was truly a power forward. He played center, and when they were playing together, David was the power forward.
Well,
that's how they played. Now that by monitor and by designation, David was always listed with the C, but he was an F.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, watching the game with my son last night, and he was like, "Why are the Thunder scared to put Chet on Wemby?"
Because he would destroy him.
I said, when they line up like this, Chet is a forward. He's a stretch 4, really. Mm-hmm. He's a good on defense. He plays more of a 5, but on offense, he's not really a center. And I said, and also, are you seeing what Hartenstein's doing to him?
Yeah.
Like, why would they change anything? Like the Thunder just know.
Mm-hmm. And it's up to Wemby to say Hartenstein can't guard me.
Yes,
I don't care how much he wrestles me, and he's not there yet. And I, quite frankly, in all honesty, at 22, any player ain't there yet. Michael Jordan wasn't there yet.
No.
Now LeBron was, but that's he's the chosen one.
Yeah.
I mean, so one guy in the history of the world was. He ain't. He's not there yet. Now, 2 years from now, Isaiah Hartenstein's going to be watching a lot of basketball because Wemby is going to utterly destroy him.
Yeah,
and he should, and he will. But right now, it's just not there.
No, and I thought Hartenstein, while it wasn't wasn't the kind of basketball you show to young kids learning the game and trying to teach kids to play the right way. But
if you grew up and watched basketball in the 80s, it was a thing of beauty, man.
yes,
It was a thing of beauty.
And if it's your job to play basketball for money and you can get away with it, it's the kind of game that, man, he had a phenomenal game.
He did. Again, I'm not mad at him. He did everything the refs allowed him to do.
Yeah.
Dude, you let me do that. I'm going to keep doing it.
Well, and you could see them getting frustrated, but and that is also kind of the downside for the Spurs not having, and I know I've said this a million times, not having a big man who does big man things.
They looked, they whiffed. We tried 3 different dudes, none of them worked. So, yeah.
When games are played like this, the Spurs don't really have an answer to throw back. Like, it's going to be a really physical game. Well, let's put our big, meaty guys out there.
Yeah.
They don't really have big, meaty guys.
No, they don't. And
they don't
will.
have a Hartenstein.
No, and we will. The Spurs will go get somebody like that. But also, the guys that we wanted to come in that should have been able to kind of help, like Carter Bryant. Well, I was complaining and wondering why this dude's only getting 14 minutes a game. We saw why last night.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a long way to go. Physicality, he brings it, but idiocy and physicality means bench time and fouls and turnovers. And that's what,
he's still a rookie.
Yeah, he looked more like a rookie last night than he has since October. It's just one mistake after another. And that was another one of those little things that added up to a 7-point loss.
Yep. 9-point loss. 122-113, the final. Game 3 here in San Antonio at the Frost tomorrow.
Track meet.
Well, this one certainly was. Like, it's funny, that as physical as the game was, much higher scoring.
Well, OKC had to they had to step on the gas. They knew they had to attack the rim and go get it. And the Spurs, they knew they were coming, and they just weren't able to stop it. But the Spurs also need to get up and go. They know that too. Jamal Crawford has been a net negative in this series, but he said something brilliant last night. And talking about the Spurs' effectiveness, he goes, the Spurs are a double-7 team. They either got to attack in the first 7 seconds of the clock or attack in the last 7 seconds of the clock. Those little 12-second jump shots, that's not how you win basketball games. And they were a double-7 team or they were not the double-7 team. They were the 14 seconds into the shot clock, weird corner jumper that wasn't appropriate kind of game last night. So they know that the faster they play, the better off they are too. So I expect the unders are done. Only thing that'll get teams in the under category is terrible shooting night, but the volume is going to be there.
And it felt like that's what was game 1 was pretty terrible shooting night. We'll see a higher total in game 3. This one blew through it. 235 points. Total was set at 216.5. Yeah,
I thought it'd be lower. I did, but it's not. It's going to get faster.
It's going to have to. All right. We'll figure out later on in the show. We'll talk a little bit more about what the Spurs are going to do at the guard position. What happens if
there's no De'Aaron?
Yeah, like what's that look like? That's an interesting conversation to have. We'll do that a little bit later. We also got another series going. The Cavaliers trying to bounce back from getting their nuts taken from them in game 1.
Is it too bold to say if they lose tonight it's going to be a sweep? Is it too bold to say something like that?
No, that's very. I think that's very appropriate.
God, how quickly the tide has turned.
Yeah, you cannot. Man, they may have had their soul snatched in game 1. Because you go out and they still have home games, so maybe not. But
it's just crazy that for 3.5 quarters this was going to be Cleveland's coronation, for 8 minutes, I'm going, you know what, guys, you could get swept. 8 minutes to go.
Oh, my gosh.
You guys are going to gentleman sweep these guys. You're going to be playing San Antonio. No, this is a long way from over. They might be expectant.
Yeah, so we'll talk that as well. There's some other sports stuff going on. We'll talk a little bit of that. You watched Ohtani?
Yeah. Oh.
Shohei Ohtani, who hit a leadoff home run, had 5 scoreless innings. I mean, I don't understand how he exists.
He turned to Wemby and said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, he and Wemby are just having a freak off.
Hold my beer, man.
Not a Diddy type freak off, but like a different kind. Where
who's Ohtani?
He's not very popular.
Yeah, I've never heard. Never heard of him.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, drop the mic.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny. You had to have been listening all week to get that one. But if you've listened all week, you
know
realize
what
that's
nobody knew who he was.
yeah, who even knows who that guy is?
Yeah, but he just hit a bunch of home runs.
Oh
apparently.
yeah, big deal.
Who's Ohtani?
You mean the giant Japanese guy who's got like?
Oh, him!
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's all right.
He's got an ERA of 0.73.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's hitting dingers.
I just wish people knew about him.
I know.
I feel like I got a secret.
Flying under the radar, that one. We'll be back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
KTFM Floresville. The San Antonio Sports Stars studios are powered by San Antonio Metro Health. Asthma Awareness Month is a reminder from Metro Health. Know your triggers, work your plan, and don't let asthma keep you out of the game. Go Spurs Go.
This report is sponsored by Staples. It's Staples' 40th anniversary, and they've got deals worth celebrating. Now through May 23rd, enjoy up to 50% off. Save on paper, chairs, custom print, balloons, and more. 4 decades in business deserves some seriously smart savings. Staples, that was easy.
Dave Ramsey here. The only water softener I recommend is a quality water softener from Connecticut. It really is the last water softener you'll ever own.
ConnecticutSA.com.
And tell them Dave Ramsey sent you.
Injuries happen, and when they do, skip the ER and get to the Ortho Now Injury Clinic by TSAOG Orthopedics and Spine. Ortho Now provides walk-in care for injuries like broken bones, dislocations, sprains, and strains. Conveniently located in the Quarry area with extended hours Monday through Saturday with on-site x-ray casting and bracing, Ortho Now has everything you need to treat your injury, and best of all, no urgent care or emergency room copay. Learn more online at TSAOG.com.
Almost 90 years ago, Academy Sports and Outdoors was born right here in Texas. So we know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like beans don't belong in Chile. It's called a feeder road. And how far really means how long. We've been your neighbor for generations. That's why we're adding Texas-sized deals across the store, only in Texas. If you happen to find a better price at a competitor, we'll beat it by 5%. Academy. Fun can't lose.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
My name is Erica. My son, Kason, is a patient at Shriners Children. My oldest called me and said, Kason got burnt. I said, how bad is it? He wouldn't answer me. Before we could see Kason, the trauma doctor came in and said he needs to go to Shriners.
To survive a burn injury and to return to life unafraid and full of joy and be who you're supposed to be is what we strive to deliver to our patients. His injury was a big injury, and I think a testament to the care that we provide. He's fully functional. He's riding his dirt bike, doing all of the things that you would want him to do. I can't think of another system that has the impact on pediatric patients that Shriners Children's does.
I wouldn't do anything else.
We're just so thankful that Kason is still here because things can change in the blink of an eye.
Go online right now to loveshriners.org.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/groundadvantage to learn more.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute, just cleared that wreck at 410 westbound approaching Morrison. A stall at 281 southbound at Thousand Oaks is off to the shoulder. 410 westbound as you approach 35. Just now getting reports of an accident southwest side of town. 410 eastbound Somerset, that stall now off to the shoulder. We do have some flooding in areas, so just be very careful as you head out and about. Now, if you guys see something we're not talking about, call us on the traffic tip line. We'll check it out, 210-785-2601. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs went down to the OKC Thunder last night, 122-113. Series now tied 1-1. It was a great game if you like wrestling. The SGA went 39-2. Wemby went with 21, 17, 6, and 4 and survived several muggings. The Spurs did have 21 turnovers that turned into 27 Thunder points. Game 3 will be back in the Frost tomorrow night at 7:30.
Sports Center is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Yeah. Oh, rough and tumble game last night. Everybody limping off the floor.
I'll tell you, I don't know, when you see a young guy get hurt, especially a guy that, you know, Dylan's had a lot of little dings all year long. Remember, he had the thumb most recently, and he's had some little things, nothing severe, but he's missed some time.
Yeah.
You wonder now, a hamstring is a whole, it's the differentest of all the injuries because you don't know when it's healed.
Right.
You just don't. It feels right, and you wonder how much do you trust Dylan when he says, I feel fine?
Oh.
How much do you trust him?
You can't.
I know, and that's that vague area of, yeah, we'll probably sit him out in the second half. He tells me he's fine, but we just can't risk it. That's a testament to the Spurs mentality of there will be another day, because if I was Coach Mitch, it would have been so hard for me to keep him off the court.
And
because we had a shot,
yeah. And they were like, no.
To send him back when you go, you sure you feel all right? All right, bro.
I think he said he's good.
Because, you look at the 9-point difference, I'd say Harper's worth 9 points in the second half. I'd say given the he might be worth 5 points and 4 turnovers on the other side, but I think that's a risk if you felt like it was close. I might have taken, but kudos to them, discretion and value for not bringing him back in. But we'll see today. It's going to be a pretty crucial day for him as far as treatment and evaluation.
Yeah. Alexandra says turnovers killing the Spurs, 27 points for the Thunder. But listen, that is what they do. They have led the league in forced turnovers the last 2 years in a row. I mean, this is their MO, and really that is one of the biggest gaps. Like when you look statistically, Oklahoma City first in opponent turnovers created, San Antonio 27th in opponent turnovers created. That's just a glaring difference between these two teams.
That's them against teams with their starting guards. We went at those Hawks with backups and one guard. We're used to 3 high-level ball-handling guards, and the least of which is Steph Castle, who then became the lead dude. And we're asking a whole lot of Steph Castle. And 20 turnovers in 2 games is entirely unacceptable. Yeah. I don't care who you are. I don't care how long you've played basketball. Steph Castle, you've been playing too long. You know the game. And you can't – there's sins of commission. I'll take – you're going into the lane and getting up in the air and not knowing where to send the ball. But at least you're attacking. Dribbling in, picking up your dribble just on the other side of half court and then throwing the ball away is no through. You can't do it. I don't care who you are. And if I had the opportunity, I'd have benched you. I mean, it's that those are the kind of crimes, 20 turnovers in 2 games.
But the problem
is biblically bad.
Okay, let's say you switch him off the floor for someone who's not going to turn it over. How many more points does he give up on the other end than Castle would be giving up?
All those go into why you can't pull him.
Right.
And you're gonna have to get some OJT here. You're gonna have to get better on the fly and figure this stuff out. You're a man now. I can't protect you.
I get it.
And he's gonna have to go in and wear it. But let me tell you, 20 turnovers. I don't think I've ever seen that in the history of the NBA. A starting player, 20 turnovers in 2 games. I've never seen
rough.
it. And I want to give him every excuse, but there are at least 10 of those that were his fault and his fault alone. You dribbled off your foot, you stepped out of bounds, you passed the ball too high, you did those, and that's over 2 games. I'll give you 10 were yours. The other 10, I'll live with that. I'll live with shoot. And, coming into the game, I said something that in hindsight is so stupid. I go, the Spurs got to keep it under 12 turnovers. Shoot, if they had 12 turnovers, they'd have beat OKC by 10 points last night. Just keep it under 15 turnovers. How's that?
Yeah, this is the record for a 2-game postseason turnover run.
I would say any time in any game, but a postseason, it's happened before.
Since the NBA began tracking turnovers in 1977-78, the record is now 20 turnovers in a 2-game span in the playoffs. The previous record was held by James Harden, who had
of course
18 turnovers.
Oh, so Steph now owns it.
Yeah.
Steph's now okay, good. Okay. Because I knew once I saw he had 9 more turnovers, I was like, I don't think I've ever seen a dude get to continue to play with 20 turnovers in 2 games. That's just unheard of.
Yeah, it's a tough thing, man, because I don't want to defend anybody who's had 20 turnovers in 2 games, but I also kind of have to defend, you're giving this dude the biggest workload of anybody on the defensive end.
And he's going against the goon squad. I know. You look over, you see Lou Dort with a bull ring in his nose, and Cason Wallace with flexing traps. You go, well, you go play against them. Dude. You go get the ball over midcourt with both those guys in my jock. You go do it. No, I get it. But you gotta have to do it.
And then he's carrying the load on the defensive end. It's like there's a lot on Steph's shoulders, man. I am not gonna. I'm not gonna protect him. I mean, it sucks because it's bad, but I can't act like this is all his fault either, because he's doing yeoman's work on the defensive end, and without him, they'd be down 2-0.
That's right, and that's the fair, and that's the thing to do. But guess what? You've succeeded till now. I expect that you will succeed again, and we need it tomorrow. So whatever you got to do between today and tomorrow, you're going to have to dial it and get your crap together. I'm not being nice about this. 20 turnovers in 2 games. I don't care how many awards you won, McDonald's All-Americans crap. Find another McDonald's All-American in the history of the world that had 20 turnovers in 2 consecutive pro NBA games. None. You are the one. You.
Find another second-year guy who's having this thrust on him.
That's fine up until now. That's a good excuse. This is a title. This is big boy time. All that stuff you're right.
But Rob,
there ain't no excuse. You got to show up for work, and he's going to have to pass the test.
You have made the turn to myopy because
I'm being hard on my guy.
I know, but this is what I'm saying. We talked all season long about young guys making their first run in the playoffs.
Pass the test. Now's the test. Pass the test.
It doesn't happen.
It does. It has so far. Why should I lessen my expectations of you today? Why? You have passed every test till now. Dial in, bro. These are your mistakes. 10 of them I'll give you. I'll give you 10. Go be and do and turn it over and turn it into fast breaks. Dribbling off your knee.
Yeah.
You can't do that, man. And if you do it again, I can't play you. I cannot play you, and I have to play you.
I was going to say, well, good luck if you decide not, especially now.
Yeah, I have to play you, and anybody else at any time in history would be sitting. Anybody.
Yeah. It's a tough situation that they're in.
Be better. Just be better. And that's a hard order to be.
What would you grade Steph Castle's play through 2 games?
I'd give him a C. I give him a lot of credit for a lot of stuff he's done, but this is the unforgivable sin. Turnovers kill you.
I think he's like a B+, and he would be an A+ if it wasn't for turnovers.
Shea's shooting over 50% against him. I mean, he's working his ass off. He is, and I'll give him a high A, as high as you can get for attention to work. But he's getting worn out, and some of it is, dude, you're on an island. You're gonna have to do it. Others, man, you're just gonna have to play better. He's just not playing very well on in crucial times. He's hesitating. He's in his head. You're just gonna have to fix it, man. The Stars fix it. Go fix it.
Yeah, I feel better about how Steph's played. I think the turnovers are obviously brutal, but I feel like the rest of his game has been pretty solid. And I mean, I don't want him shooting threes all the time, but again, the lack of other bodies in the backcourt has put him in a position that he's just not been in before.
You're right. He has every defense, but guess what? Stars overcome. Go overcome.
Yeah,
and it's up to Mitch to help, dude. You're going to have to give him in situations that improves the confidence and does all those things. That's what great coaches do. You're going to have to get him there. But a lot of this is Steph. You're going to have to answer the challenge.
But I got
put
news
on your
for
big
you,
boy
Rob.
pants and go to work.
There's stars on the other side too.
You're right. And like we said, you don't pass every test, and this is what we've been talking about from the get-go. There are things you have to survive to become a champion, and the failures get you to do it next year. And you might not pass the test this year, but here's your test, Steph. You want to be treated like Steph? You want to be the all-star? You want to get all the money and get all the fame? You don't turn the ball over 10 times a game.
Yeah. And I know Spurs fans aren't used to having star players who have rough stretches in the playoffs. Generally,
we have. I mean, there's the reason why the Spurs went every other year. We've seen some droughts and some bad play from a lot of different really superstar players. Every one of our big three have had bad playoffs, and this is 2 games, and
this
I'm
is
not
this
throwing
is
him
his
out.
first playoff run.
And you're right, but I'm not going to coddle you either and say it's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. No, it's not okay.
Here's where I'm at with kind of defending the Spurs right now. What other team in history do you remember that is counting so much on 3 guys who have been in the league for 3 years or less, a rookie, a second-year guy, and a third-year guy, going against a defending champions, and we're expecting them
to play great,
to play on the same level as that team?
I am.
There's no other team in history that you can point at and say that's how we treated them.
I can show you some tape of India. I'm just saying I refuse to lower my expectations of Steph Castle. I refuse to say it's okay, baby. It's not. I'm just not going to let you do it. I'm not going to be nice to you and say it's okay, it's a big stage, and you're learning your lesson. No, you've made it this far. This is unacceptable. And because, you know what's the reason is? We're going to lose and go home and think about it for 8 months.
Yeah.
So it's this or that. So go get it right. This ain't over. We're playing 5 more games. This is a long way from over. You got time to fix it. And coming home is the surest fix. Just stop the dumb stuff.
Yeah. Well, also remember the Wemby, who we're all treating like God's gift right now. He's got 7 turnovers in this series too, and he's not a primary ball handler.
And a couple of turnovers. One was directly Steph's fault. One was a fast break where he threw it to Wemby in midcourt trying to get him to dribble through some guards. And you're like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah,
that's on you.
But there's been plenty of times where Wemby sent a rocket pass to the sideline and it went 3 feet over the guy's head.
No, there's what is it? There's 1,000 reasons for a loss, and there were. But the one that just sticks out is that we look at it and go, how'd you lose? Turnovers. How'd we have turnovers? How'd we end up with 40 turnovers in 2 games or whatever? More than that, actually. Well, one dude had 20. What? Well, one dude had 20 turnovers. Yeah. So it's one of those things that, hey, you're good enough to be better. If this was Jordan McLaughlin with 20 turnovers, I'd say it's okay, baby. It's my fault, not yours. You're in a situation where you should not be successful, and if you were, it'd be a freaking miracle. It's not a miracle for Steph to only have 5 turnovers in a game. It's not. That's a game. I'm not expecting anything more than normalcy from you.
But he is playing against a team that even the best guys in the world are not going to, like, 5 turnovers is epic.
At the end of this series, I will agree with you. You know, that's at the end of this series when we sit down and do our egress and decide what and how, and I'll go, you know what, man, no one was going to succeed here. You couldn't. I mean, we were going against a 5-headed monster guard situation. We're minus 2-point guards, and I put you in a situation where, dude, it would have taken a Herculean 1 in a million shot, and it didn't work. I'll give you that. Right now, no. Right now, you got to come to work with your big boy pants on and stop it.
I get it. But it's hard for me to get away from the fact that, if this game happened 20 years ago, all three, Harper, Fox, or not Fox, Harper, Castle, and Wemby would all still be in college, and like we're talking about guys who can barely, most of them can't drink a beer, and we're saying, I'm holding you to this high standard against the best team in the world that makes everybody look awful.
Well, nobody's ever done what you did. I'm not expecting you to be great, just be average. I mean, you were, again, 20 turnovers in 2 games. It's mind-boggling because of anybody who'd ever done that would have been watching. I mean, I just can't win without you. I mean, with you or without you. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
And it's not like he's doing bad. It's just those dumb things every third possession where suddenly that's a bucket. Bucket, bucket, bucket. And you go, well, how are we supposed to win this, dude, if we can't get the ball to the timeline?
It's a bit of a perfect storm because it is him being thrust into a role that he's not accustomed to without the people around him that he's accustomed to having.
All of it, yeah.
And while he's carrying a massive load defensively and playing against the best defensive team on the planet.
And then let's pile on.
It really is like
I'll give him one more. And then pile on another 47-minute game or however long he played. So you played 90 minutes in 2 games. Yeah, but. Yeah, and. This is it.
By the way, he's not immune to the same stuff Wemby's getting. They're very physical with Castle, too. They've been bumping him around. Like, Dort has been bumping him. Kaysen Wall has been. Isaiah Hartenstein dinner pulled his hair out last night.
Yes, and at the end of the season, when and if it does happen, and if Oklahoma City does take care of business and move on, I sit down with them and go, you know what? It took Michael Jordan 3 years to get through this.
Yeah.
You are not alone. You are amongst the greats, and we wouldn't have been here but for you. But right now, you got to do everything you can to fix it. And that comes to him playing basketball. Don't be hesitant. Don't double think. Just do. And, Coach, you're going to have to put him in a better situation. You're down at least one dude. You're going to be down Harper, I'm sure. You'll have a point guard back that's going to help, but it's your job to ensure that Steph isn't in some of these situations where he is turning the ball over. So there's other people, and it's up to the other players to ensure that he's not in a position where he feels like he's on an island.
Because I got news. If, let's say, Steph Castle's head had fallen off in the pregame yesterday, and they said, all right, Lindy Waters, you're getting the start tonight, and Lindy Waters had played a game where he had 0 turnovers in 38 minutes, he still would not have been as impactful as Steph Castle was.
No, you're right. That's why I expect so much. Great things are expected. I expect greatness from you. And for me to do anything less is to do you a disservice because this is beneath you.
Yeah. All right. We're going to talk about some other stuff besides the Spurs on the other side. I'm going to tell you about Underdog Fantasy. I did not hit on my Underdog Fantasy lineup last night. You know why? Because Jalen Williams has very soft hamstring material. Very soft, very baby-like. Could not get the job done. Also, I had Wemby higher than 7.5 free throws, and that didn't happen either. So it was them letting it be a battle royal hurt me. But that's all right. I'm going to be right back in the saddle again tonight, and they've got all these great promos right now during the conference finals. 40% boosts, things like that. I mean, man, you can hardly pass up on that type of a value. And Underdog is the place to do it. It's a simple game. You pick whether your players are going to go higher or lower on their stats, points, rebounds, assists, blocks, whatever it is. You get them right, you can win up to 5,000 times your cash. Download the app today. Use my promo code ALAMO. That's ALAMO. You score $50 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. That's promo code ALAMO. Underdog. Make picks, win money. Must be 18 plus and present in Texas. Terms apply. See assets.underdogfantasy.com/web/play and get terms _DFS_.html for details. Concerned with your play? Call 1-800-MY-RESET or visit www.ncpgambling.org.
All right, step up if you really know the Rangers. This is your game on Rangers Game Day. Make your call in the morning huddles, Ranger Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger who takes one deep. He hits one, you're in. Ranger tickets. He hits two, and then we're talking tickets and a hotel stay. Big swings, big rewards. Wake up with the Morning Huddle and cash in with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
It's Military Appreciation Month at North Park Chevy. Service members get up to $1,000 bonus cash. Got a 2026 Silverado 1500 Crew LT for $15,000 off MSRP. Drive the 2026 Colorado with 0 payments for 90 days. Or take home a 2026 Equinox LT for $26,359 with 2.9% financing. Together, let's drive. North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes off Route 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
What does it mean to work with one of the largest personal injury law firms in Texas? At Thomas J. Henry, it means we can put our team of experts to work for you. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. The name you know, the firm you trust. Principal office, San Antonio.
Ready or not, summer is coming, and Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th, get up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long and surprise flash deals on Memorial Day. We're talking thousands of products at every style and budget. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. These savings won't last, so don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance now through May 25th.
Wayfair, every style, every home. As parents, we have a million things running through our minds. Playdates, checkups, groceries, laundry, diapers, work, carpool schedules, picture day, swim team, did we mention diapers, birthday parties, meal prep, lost permission slips, dentist appointments, and the dog that still needs to be walked. So it's easy to make a mistake. Oh, I forgot birthday candles. Sit tight, hon, I'll be right back. We say we'd never put our kids in danger by leaving them in the car alone. Oh, wait, since when are candles not on the baking aisle? But never happens. And temperatures as low as 60 degrees can be deadly for children left behind. So always bring them with you, and every time you park the car, stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is the highlight of my morning. Hey, what's up? It's Island.
And I'm Josh.
And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Biscuit is that it's our go-to morning comfort.
And you've got that nice golden fluffy egg.
With a soft, flaky biscuit.
Crispy bacon.
Melty cheese.
You want something quick, you want something convenient, but most of all, you want something good.
There's no better way to start your morning.
There we go.
Start off the morning with a Chick-fil-A Bacon, Egg, and Cheese Biscuit with Simply Orange Juice. Order on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
You're listening to The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Game 1 ratings,
dude,
are in.
The Wemby effect, brother.
9.2 million viewers for Game 1. That is an incredible number.
It's the most ever, isn't it? The biggest to see an opening game.
Yep, biggest Game 1 audience in conference finals history.
Crazy, man. Think of the number of clashes of the Titans that have happened over the last 50 years in the Western Conference Finals. Or in the Eastern, Bird and Dr. J and Duncan and Shaq and Kobe, all those. No, they didn't come close to what went down last night.
No.
More people saw last night than those battle royales. It's just incredible. It's shocking, quite frankly. I just didn't think they'd have these numbers.
Yeah, the most watched Game 1 in Western Conference Finals history, 9.2 million viewers, peaked at 12 million viewers in the second overtime. It was also the most viewed television program of the night with 6.9 million on NBC. The rest were obviously on Peacock or whatever streaming service they're using. Now, it says this is the highest average since 1997, 16% increase over last year. We talked about that with the first two rounds. They're saying a significant reason for viewer increase is the number of games available on network TV, with NBC airing games for the first time since 2002 and the NBA on two networks for the first time. There were 28 first and second round games on NBC and ABC. Last year, ABC had 10 games for the two rounds. So they're saying it's more of a, like, while everybody's complaining about games being less available, really there's more available if you don't have cable at all. Like if all you have is over-the-air TV.
And that's interesting. I thought the numbers were the opposite of that, because the other part of this is where I go, well, okay, the over-the-air part is not truly quantifiable to the exact number that streaming numbers are.
Yeah.
And we think we know how many people turned on that game by the algorithms, rhythms, and meters and all that. But the fact is, the moment we start getting into over-the-air stuff, you're just you're not making up numbers, but you're trying to guesstimate.
Yeah.
But just to say where the NBA is in the world, this was an NBA Western Conference Final open game. It was the only game of the night of any matter for the most part, and they pulled 9 million viewers.
Yeah.
What do you think the typical Sunday night in America football game draws?
40?
23 million.
23
million. So it's not, and that's just another Sunday night in October.
Yeah,
this is not a playoff game. So to give you an idea where the NBA is, it's a tremendous stride for them. They're doing what they need to do, but they're still the little brother sitting in the corner.
But there's some good things here. Sunday night's Game 7 between Cleveland and Detroit was the most watched sports event of the week.
There we go. They're making strides.
And for the first time ever, Prime Video had the top spot on Nielsen's weekly sports ratings report. So that was the most viewed sporting event of the week. For the first time ever, the Amazon Prime had the highest rated sporting event.
Now, give me a reason why, other than Wemby. What's another reason? Because it's not Oklahoma City.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, I'm talking about Cleveland and Detroit. Was that?
That's the northeastern corridor in New York being good, and I'll give them
it's
that.
a Game 7 also.
Yeah, so I'll give them that. But for the Game 1, is there any other reason to tune into Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals if you're non-basketball, if you're just a fan, other than Wemby?
No, I think there is. I think we're overselling that aspect of it. I think this is.
I don't know, man.
By far the two best teams all year long.
But that's fine for basketball fans.
We've been talking about this series like
basketball fans have. I get that, but and that would mean typically a 7 million audience. The other two, it's got to be Wemby, right? It's got to be.
There's certainly an aspect of it that is. There's certainly part of it that is.
It seems like every game that Wemby's in is drawing record numbers, and I'm not saying that. Hey. Play favorites or not. I'm just saying that I don't think that the NBA or the TV guys expected the Wemby mania that has happened.
Oh, I think they did.
Man.
I think they absolutely
I think
did.
they hoped. I don't think they thought that it would go the way that it did.
Well, part of it is Wemby's delivered.
Yeah, that's the other part of it is, and he delivered early. And in the best game I've ever seen played defensively, the Spurs lost. So when he had the 12 blocks, that was the best game I've ever seen played, and they lost. And people keep coming back.
Well, he's also responsible for the single biggest highlight of these playoffs, which was him throwing an elbow to the neck of another player.
So there's something magnetic.
Yeah,
he's drawing eyes, and they're keeping on him. Spectacular.
Well, we know he's a star. And there's no doubt about it, and his star has done nothing but grow in these playoffs.
9 million people. That's amazing.
It is really incredible. I'm curious to see how Game 2 went. I'm sure Game 2 was, especially with the Spurs winning Game 1, Game 2 became a lot more interesting to a lot of people. So we will see how and I'm curious. We should get it later today, but we should get the Game 1 numbers for the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm curious to see if they're doing as well. I don't think. It's easy for us to say, yeah, Spurs, Thunder, this is what everybody's wanted all along. Well,
Knick fan is starved.
The biggest market in our country is feeling like their team has a chance, even when we down here are saying, oh, Western Conference, this is the finals. There's a bunch of people in New York City who believe otherwise.
They're going to have 3 million TVs on just in New
the
York.
City, yeah.
Tonight. And rightfully so. It's a good story.
And Cleveland's not a small market either.
No, they represent the Rust Belt, and it's not just Ohio. So, no, there's lots of viewers. And the Knicks are a compelling story. I get the draw there.
Yep. So, I think we'll continue to get good ratings. And especially if the Knicks are in the finals, either one of these teams from the West, there could be records being set, which is kind of wild to think about. A lot of it is, again, accessibility, But I think there would be a lot of excitement about the Knicks, and I think there will be a lot of excitement for whoever comes out of this Western Conference Series.
The NBA has to provide, though.
You either have a chance for a repeat in the beginning of a dynasty, or you have the new rising star reaching his peak. One way or the other, you're going to get a draw in the finals. I think that they're probably just hoping it's not Cleveland on the other side of it.
No, but I'll tell you, the $76 billion media deal that they're in the middle of, the NBA's paying them off.
So far,
it's
so
working
good.
out.
So far, so good. All right, we'll talk some more Spurs later on in the show. We got to talk some other stuff coming up next. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. Got a couple of new trouble spots. 35 southbound, that off-ramp to 1604. That wreck has the connector ramp blocked. A little bit of stop and go from FM 1518. And on 410 westbound Callahan, this wreck has 2 right lanes blocked. A little bit of a delay from Fredericksburg Road. A stall at 410 eastbound Somerset off to the shoulder, and another at 281 southbound Thousand Oaks right shoulder blocked. Do have some flooding in areas, the usual spots, so just be very careful as you head out and about. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by eBay. eBay is home to millions of finds, and each one becomes part of your story. From your favorite vintage band tee to the dream car you've been searching for or the foul ball you heroically gave away. It's all there on eBay. eBay. Things people love.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
What about red flags for guys?
I used to do this when I would date a girl. You go in the apartment, open the medicine cabinet. If there's more than one antidepressant, one's okay, but if there's 2,
JD's the sensei, man. I can learn so much from you.
Right.
Okay.
Do you sneak into their underwear drawer? Where else do you pry?
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
If the world were like a Sleep Number mattress, everything would adapt for your comfort. Because as your life changes and your body changes, Sleep Number mattresses adapt and shift to give you personalized comfort night after night. And now everything's on sale during our Memorial Day event. Save up to $1,200 on mattresses, plus free delivery when you add a base. Ends Monday. To experience a whole new world of comfort, visit a Sleep Number store or go to sleepnumber.com. Sleep Number. To a good life sleep.
Spring is here, and in South Texas, that means storms, wind, rain, and hail. If you've been hit by a storm or think you have damage, now is the time to contact Stevens Roofing and Solar at 210-785-0994. Don't put your trust in an out-of-town storm chaser. Stevens Roofing is a family-owned, locally based company who will be here for years to come. The team at Stevens Roofing and Solar will give you peace of mind when the storms come rolling in. Call 210-785-0994 for Stevens Roofing.
Hi there, I'm John O'Hurley. You know our pets are beloved family members. But sadly, though, there are so many dogs that get euthanized every day due to the lack of funding. To give them a chance at adoption, I invite you to support Puppy Food Bank. Thanks to generous donors like you, all of the food sent to pet shelters from Puppy Food Bank never comes with a bill. So please go to puppyfoodbank.org and make a generous, caring $15 donation every month. Your donation will absolutely save pet lives.
Progressive provides protection for your boat and other outdoor vehicles so you can explore new things.
Oh, I can finally try pesto.
We meant like water skiing.
I've just never had pesto.
Or maybe take the boat somewhere new.
I mean, is pesto spicy or sweet? Oh, guess we'll find out, right?
Right. Bundle home or auto insurance with your boat, RV, or motorcycle and stay protected with Progressive while you explore.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not ready for pesto.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we're live from Tomatillo's newest location on Nacogdoches Road.
With all the reaction from Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
Free swag and lots of great food.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
The NBA All-Rookie team was announced, and Spurs rookie guard Dylan Harper was elected first team. He joined Mavs Rookie of the Year Cooper Flagg, the Hornets' Con Kneipel, Sixers wings VJ Edscombe, and Grizzlies' Cedric Coward on the first team. In NFL news, the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers confirmed that 2026 will be his last year wearing yellow pants. He'll retire at the conclusion of his 22nd season.
This is Jason Minix from The Blitz. You're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Crank it up, Vic. I don't know the words to the clean version, so I'll sit back.
Is this Mitch Johnson's garage band?
This is U2.
Oh, yeah. I thought this was Mitch postgame.
No, this is a little band called
upset with the refs.
A little band called Mudvayne. I asked you, Rob, during the break, did you know the Spurs record under Tony Brothers as the head ref this season? Now 7-1, was 7-0.
You're only as good as your last game. Hey, man.
You're right.
You're only this is a make or miss league, and you're only as good as your last game.
Tony Brothers was the head official in Game 3 of Minnesota San Antonio, where Chris Finch got fined for criticizing after the game.
He sucks, man. He's the old school ref, and I shouldn't say suck. He just approaches the NBA in a different way. He refs the game the way it was ref 20 years ago. He'll look at you and say, "Yeah, it was a foul. You got to be better." And that's just not the way the modern league is refed.
Let me ask you this though: if your team was more equipped to thrive in that kind of a game, would you be okay with it?
I would. Again, I don't mind bad reffing as long as it's even. Yeah. As long as we're both getting to do and we're both getting away with as much. And last night for 4-on-4, it was fairly even. It was fairly even. The Spurs gave as good as they got. We don't talk about the stuff that the Spurs were doing, but they are. But it's the difference between what Shea is allowed to do, their superstar, and what Wemby is allowed to do, our superstar. And Shea is given the benefit of the doubt every time, not just sometimes, every time. And yes, he was in foul trouble. He fouled, and they called him for that. But I'm just talking about the way that, and every time it is kind of a foul. I'm not saying that he's not getting fouled, but other guys are also in that same boat, but they don't get the call. You know what I mean? And that to me was what separated last night. I'm not mad about the wrestling or the physicality. That's part of the game. But when you have 9 guys that give as good as they get, but one guy who, if you just look at him funny, gets the whistle, then you go, well, it just doesn't feel right. But again, it falls back to our narrative. Why it's going to be so hard for the Spurs to do it. To get respect, you got to earn the respect. And to earn the respect, you got to go through the gauntlet. And this is the gauntlet. You're going to have to go through it, play through it, and just do it. And for the most part, the Spurs have not bitched and moaned and cried and whined. They haven't. They're playing through it. I am. I'm not mad at the players the way they react, and they get it. But except for Wemby, who's lost it a couple of times. I'm upset.
I think if they had potty mouths, they'd be a little bit better. The Spurs are too nice. I got a story here. Psychological experiments found that repeating a self-selected swear word while doing chair push-ups resulted in better performance compared to repeating a neutral word.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
So what the experiment has shown is that swearing might promote psychological states that allow an individual to max effort and overcome internal constraints. So if you want peak performance,
curse as loud as you can.
Yeah. Yeah.
You ever seen me work outside?
People hold themselves back either consciously or unconsciously, and this limits their opportunities for success. So that may be the move.
I let the expletives fly, man. If I'm out, I'll let it go.
When you're throwing hay bales around,
I will cuss, scream, defame the cherished and loved.
That might be the move.
Man, I'm in it.
That gets you peak performance.
That's
when peak performance is
anyway.
needed. So maybe the Spurs need to start
cussing up a storm,
saying some foul words. Wemby can do it. He can say things in.
Does it matter if it's in French? If you don't understand it, is it a cuss word?
Oh yeah, it's still a cuss word to you.
Well, if they don't understand it and you say it and they're like, it means nothing to me.
As a white person who's been cussed out in many foreign languages,
Means nothing to me.
I still know when I'm cussed out, and I also think that the person doing it feels just fine enough, even if knowing that I don't understand it, they don't care.
Oh no, I don't think they care. But if I don't know what you're saying, how should I be upset?
But I'm saying
you might be praising me.
The cuss is for the benefit of the cusser.
I'm all about it. I think we should have more cussing more often.
I mean, I think this is the move.
That's more of a job protection thing for me. But,
people may forego situations. So this is people may pass on opportunities where they could express ideas or seize personal or professional opportunities because they fear public speaking. Job applicants may hesitate when negotiating salaries.
To cuss?
No. I'm just saying in general. But they're saying
how
that
much you going to MF pay me?
They say the reason they miss these opportunities, and like a guy maybe being afraid to talk to a girl, they miss these opportunities because they believe they are either not talented, attracted, educated, or important enough. They also hold back when they overthink possible negative outcomes and underestimate their ability to cope with them. Past criticism, embarrassment, failure, or unstable life experience can make a person expect that new attempts will end badly.
I think that's very true.
And it says here that sometimes cussing under your breath, now obviously not...
what about fake cuss words, like mother scratcher, fudge?
I don't know.
Is it just the intent? Like if I scream like puppies, I mean, but I still let it out.
I feel like it does say a self-selected, so as long as it works for you. Well, and here's a good example of this. In situations where people are holding themselves back, a psychological boost that can lead to a more disinhibited psychological state might produce more favorable outcomes. And you said just yelling out puppies.
In an angry way.
A recent study showed that grunting enhances tennis players' racket power by 19 to 26%.
While viewing drops, play improves.
Yes.
Because I hate that.
Remember, was it Monica Seles?
Yeah, it was Seles who started. Like, what are you watching in there? What's going on in the other room? What are you watching on Sunday afternoon?
Yeah.
No, that ruined the game. When they allowed that, things went south. Now, if they let that go in golf, now we're talking.
Yeah. But it says, while doing the push-ups, participants were asked to repeat their chosen words every 2 seconds. Study participants also completed assessments measuring their psychological flow, how humorous they found the vocalizations to be, their self-confidence, social desirability, and how distracting they found repeating the word to be.
I can just picture at the combine, the offensive lineman gets down there to do the 250, the number. How many times can they do 250? And that last rep, he just lets go of the cuss words, just lets them fly, and completes the rep. I wonder if that downgrades him in the eyes of the NFL dudes. Like, that's kind of trash mouth, dude. We're not on a boat here.
Listen, man, you got to do what you got to do.
A little prayer for you. I know you maxed out at 27 reps, but those were dirty words you just said there. Did your mama know that's how you lift weight?
But I think that, like, most dirty words in the NFL, you can get away with. Like, there's just a couple that you can't.
Well, there's this,
and you got
the seven deadlies are still deadly, though.
I don't think so.
Well, no, there's one that. Well,
yeah, some of them aren't as deadly anymore.
I want to say it out loud, but there's one of them. One of them. Because there's one of them you can't.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going to say it.
No, I don't want you to say it. But there are some. I
don't mind
things you can't get away with.
I'm a cusser. I'm a cusser. I've always been a bit of a cusser. I think cuss words add salt and pepper and flavor to conversation. I think it gives a little oomph to what you're trying. I don't like foul-mouthed cussers. You know what I mean? When you start saying some stuff like, dude, that went a little far.
So the George Carlin, he said that these are words you can never say on television.
We've kind of bent toward all of them.
One of them is piss.
Yeah.
That's not even like a potty word
And one
anymore.
of them, though, I want to say, but I'm not sure I can.
Are you going to say tits?
Yeah. Did he say tits or...
He said tits.
Not
with the E's.
No. But if you say it with the E, is it worse?
What about chi-chis?
Chi-chi says, see, that's fine.
A
I would
chichona?
think.
Yeah.
Again, those are the cuss words that if you don't understand it, is it really... But
Oh, yeah. Puro pinching Spurs.
Yes. But the F word.
No, that'll never.
Of course.
The CU word.
See, you start throwing those words around, I'm like, oh,
that's a rough
dude,
one.
You're down there, man.
There's no walking back on that
that's
one.
that's foul mouth right there.
Dude.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You can say sucker,
but you just can't.
You can say South Carolina Gamecocks.
Let's go Cox.
Yeah, but you can't combine those. It's like you can say hole, and you can say ass.
Not together.
But we're not allowed to combine them.
Yeah.
Unless you say that's a whole ass. You can say it like that.
But if you have the A before the H, then you're in trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of words now that I can say on the radio that I couldn't before.
Have you ever been?
But there's also a lot of words I used to be able to say on the radio that I can't anymore.
Hey,
have you ever been in a meeting in a place?
I was going to say HR's on the Brigade Bar. They want to see us after.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Have you ever been in a meeting where somebody unexpectedly let one go?
Oh yeah.
And you're all kind of sitting around like, was that acceptable, or should I laugh at that? Because it was kind of funny.
This is why I've talked about how I don't really like to use the facilities in public places. And part of it is
nobody does.
If I hear someone else
grunting,
make bathroom noises,
I'm laughing.
I laugh, and I know I'm not supposed to.
No, I think it's all right.
I'm start giggling, and then, I'm trying to hold it in.
And it's way better if I'm like washing my hands and I hear it. If I or then I mean, if I'm washing my hands, I can laugh, and they can't necessarily like hold me accountable for it.
Because you're almost out of there.
But if I'm in the stall next to them and they do it,
oh man, it's hard to hold it in.
Oh,
it's really
man.
hard.
That's in the bottom two things of any I ever want to be a part of. When you're in the stall and the dude next to you just explodes. Oh, God, I wish I was dead right now.
Yeah, he better give you a
dude.
He better give you a courtesy flush,
dude. I don't know what's going on over there. I wish I was anywhere in the world, but right here.
And there is such a thing as a courtesy flush.
Oh, dude.
You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, I do it.
You flush as it's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to.
But we've also been that guy where you got to the toilet just in time and you let it go. And the whole bathroom gets real quiet. You're like, "Hey, sorry guys."
Yeah.
Pardon that.
Yeah, usually after a bunch of lactose, I usually let it simmer in there.
Bring it out.
Just let them go like, what the heck?
Sorry. Pretty impressive.
Hey, were you ever on a plane when someone just farted and it just stunk up because there's nowhere for the air to go?
Yeah.
Really?
That's the second place in the world I don't want to be.
Because there's nowhere to go.
No.
And there's no window to open.
Oh, well, Vic, I think I've told this story before. I was flying back from Vegas one time, and I got up to go to the restroom, and when I came back, the guy by the window had puked all over my seat, like everywhere, like not just my seat, all over his wife that was next to him, all over himself, all over the row of people in front of us.
Kill me.
And
Kill me!
Kill me! A completely full flight, completely full.
Were they serving food?
No. But and so I had to sit, like my seat was unusable, like it was pooled. And I had to sit in the jump seat in the back of the plane, like where the flight attendants sit.
The sideways seat.
Yeah. Terrible. And it
cochino,
dude. It's underrated how bad vomit smells.
Oh no, it's not.
Oh no,
I don't. Yeah. I have a retch reflex that.
Yeah.
I'd have been all over that seat too. If
I would have let it go.
Like,
I would have been just chucking up everywhere.
Bathroom smells are bad, but vomit is. Yeah. There's something vile about it. There's something vile. And then they're like, this dude is like slumped like this, he's just got vomit all over him, all over his wife. And they're like, ma'am, did your husband have too much to drink? And she's like, he hasn't had anything. He might have had one drink.
That's worse. That's not the best answer.
That was a lie. They're coming home from Vegas.
Yeah.
It was the first flight out from Vegas.
It was the clams.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No, that's a bad one.
It was the fish,
dude.
All right. Now, how do we transition?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But the San Antonio Gunslingers are back in action, baby. Here we go. Military Appreciation Night. They're honoring our heroes. Military Appreciation Night on Saturday, May 23rd, 4 p.m. down at the Freeman. Active duty, retired military, you bring your ID, you get in absolutely free. How about that good deal? The first 1,000 fans are going to get a free American flag. Get on down there, cheer the gunslingers as they salute those who serve. It's a great time for the whole family, very affordable. You're right on top of the action. There's so many things that you can't get at an NFL game. You'll never get this close to an action at an NFL game. It's just impossible. The security will grab you and throw you to the ground. Here, they're welcoming it. They want you right on top of the action. It is a fast game. It is a fun game, and it's going to be an unforgettable afternoon of football and patriotism down at the Freeman. You can get tickets and information at sagunslingers.com, but make sure you get out to the game on Saturday. Cheer on those gunslingers May 23rd. That is sagunslingers.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. The Gomez Law Firm has been San Antonio's trusted law firm for 50 years. We have Jose with the Gomez Law Firm here with us today. Jose, tell us about the cases you all specialize in.
We do ride-sharing cases, we do 18-wheeler cases, work injuries. We will be happy to take a look at and see if we can help.
If you or your family have been injured in an accident or hit by a company vehicle, you need to visit joegomezlaw.com. Call the Gomez Law Firm at 736-4040.
Eric Cargill's family has worked the same land for 5 generations.
If a farmer or rancher gets sick, that's downtime in harvest or planting. Animals don't care if you get sick. You know, I have type 1 diabetes. What if my blood sugar crashes and I'm out in the middle, I'm 30 miles from anywhere?
That changed when nurse practitioner John Hodges opened Rawls Family Medicine.
If our clinic were not here, some of our patients would have to drive up to 90 miles to see a healthcare provider.
Healthcare is not a privilege, it's a right for everyone.
I just want to help as many people in the community as I can.
John Hodges keeps us going, all of us, and that's kept our farm and ranch alive, and hopefully into 6 and 7 generations.
How has a nurse impacted your life? Share your story at thepowerofnurses.org.
Here's a tale of Becky. Didn't know what to do with new meds prescribed and no real cost clue.
She squinted at prices, that can't be right. Then tapped GoodRx and saw the light.
She could get a deal. Book telehealth if she feel.
Learn about those meds without any stress. That one little app does all the rest. Even my horse downloaded it. Dang, save time and money on prescriptions.
Check GoodRx. GoodRx is not insurance.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/groundadvantage to learn more.
It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
I don't like this version, Vic. Can we start playing the other version? The newer version has a little more energy.
Shoot, no. This is...
Play the other one. Play the other one and see if Rob likes it.
I know the one you're going to play.
You like this one better?
This is it. This is the song. This is OG.
I got to find the other one.
Who did it? I always want to say Golden Earring, but who did the other? Orgy, that's right.
Yeah. It's in here somewhere.
It's not a bad version, but
sometimes
this one,
remakes are better than the original, though.
No, not this one.
It's
a different flavor. It's like when Disturbed did Bridge Over Troubled Water. I mean, it's a different version.
Like when
not terrible.
So many people don't realize that Tina Turner didn't write Proud Mary. Creed, that's a Creedence song, and there's like
both of them are good.
They're both great. I just don't know if this one is great.
Oh, yes. It is. It is when you think of New Order, when you think of that era. This is it.
Really?
Oh yeah. This is a dance jam around the world.
Like the vocals of it seem boring and like
New Order, man. That was. And this was only a couple years after. This came probably like 80.
No, this
late
was
80s,
this is
early
late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh no, it was before that. I think
No,
like 99 maybe.
Yeah, this is my era of
But no, the New Order jam back in the early 80s. That was the beginning of techno. It's one of those preeminent first of its type songs.
I think I just like the drums and stuff like that a little bit more than the electronic type.
But yeah, this isn't a dance song, and New Order was a club song.
Look at this.
It's a club song in a rock in a rock club.
Yeah.
But not gonna New Order and that.
Do you think we might die today in this heat? Could this be our last show?
Maybe.
I might start cussing, and it might be for an entirely different reason.
Like I told you before, I'm genuinely upset right now.
I'm taking a real risk drinking a mean bean.
It's 91 in here.
So only you would go back to the well. See, I went and had my version, my magic bean or whatever the hell that was, and spent the next 8 hours on the toilet. You did too, and then you came back and walked in and go, guess what I'm doing again?
Oh, did you have
Rob, you're a brave man.
Have you ever had a night where you had like 8 whiskeys?
Yes.
And you felt miserable the next day, right?
But
was that the last time you ever got miserably drunk?
Yes. No.
Of course not.
No, but that came well after the drinking should have been done. You're gonna feel this in about 30 minutes. You're gonna still have half a can.
You know what would be great about that?
Run through you like Santa flush. Man.
I'll go to that air conditioned bathroom and take care of it.
See, you're gonna go. you might as well take it with you because it's gonna go right on through.
Alexandra says that's not dancing. That's disrespectful AF, Alexandra.
Yeah. That wasn't dancing. She's right.
This is how the gopher in Caddyshack dances.
KTFM Floresville. The San Antonio Sports Stars studios are powered by the City of San Antonio Metro Health. During Asthma Awareness Month, Metro Health reminds you asthma doesn't have to keep you off the court. Know your triggers, follow your game plan, and stay ready to play. Go Spurs Go. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you head into your commute, 35 southbound, that off-ramp to 1604 northeast side. We've got an accident, connector ramp blocked, and it's got you slow from FM 3009. 410 westbound approaching Callahan. This wreck is 2 right lanes blocked. 6-8-minute delay slow from right around Vance Jackson. On 410 southbound, the off-ramp to Ray Ellison. That wreck is blocking the exit ramp. And a wreck at 410 westbound approaching 35. A little bit of a delay from Zarzamora. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by USPS Ground Advantage. We mean business.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast.
Pump up the volume.
When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
San Antonio's newest sports headquarters, Novo Brewery. Craft beers, full bar, hard kombucha on tap, a handcrafted food menu, and massive LED screens. Attached to North Star Mall with late hours. Visit NovoBrew.com. That's NOVOBrew.com.
Missions fans, get ready for AARP $2 Tuesdays at Wolf Stadium, presented by San Antonio Sports Star. Enjoy $2 tickets, beer, hot dogs, and more at every Tuesday home game. First pitch at 7:05. Don't miss out. Get your tickets now at samissions.com.
Okay, class, let's begin.
Psst, love your boots. I just sold a pair like that on eBay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it took like 2 seconds to list, and they sold almost immediately. I've been selling everything lately. Some chunky boots, a faux fur coat I never wore, and a vintage chair that was more of an expensive clothing rack.
You know, I actually bought these on eBay. Wait, are you Kitty Sell Stuff from Brooklyn?
Okay, quiet, please.
Find what you love, sell what you don't. eBay. Things people love.
Your summer starts now with Memorial Day deals at the Home Depot. It's time to fire up summer cookouts with the Next Grill 4-burner gas grill on special buy for only $199. And entertain all season with the Hampton Bay West Grove 7-piece outdoor dining set for only $499. This Memorial Day, get low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. While supplies last, pricing valid May 14th through May 27th. U.S. only, exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
Man, I love this place. I've been surfing here since I was a kid. Now, seeing my grandson out on the water, it means everything to me. Watching him and taking in the blue waves, the sea breeze, the blurry horizon.
If you have geographic atrophy, or GA, subtle changes in vision could mean it's progressing toward irreversible vision loss. Izervay is proven to slow GA progression and could help preserve your vision for longer, so you may keep seeing the world around you. Izervay, or avastin-capted Pagel, is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection or active swelling in or around your eye. Izervay can cause eye infection, retinal detachment, or increased risk of wet AMD. Izervay may cause blood in the white of the eye, blurred vision, or a temporary increase in eye pressure. Do not drive or use machinery until vision has recovered after an eye injection or exam. Ask your retina specialist how you can slow your GA with Izervay. To learn more, call 1-855-IZERVAY or go to izervay.com. Paid for by Astellas Pharma.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Got any markdowns on brakes?
We mark Duralast brake pads down to free.
Free Duralast brake pads?
When you buy 2 rotors.
Can I get Duralast Gold pads for free?
With 2 Duralast Gold rotors, and there's a lifetime warranty on brake pads.
That's a huge markdown for like so many miles.
Save on brakes and more during Markdowns for Miles at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs went down to the OKC Thunder last night, 122-113. Series now tied 1-1. It was a great game if you like wrestling. The SGA went 39-2. Wemby went with 21, 17, 6, and 4 and survived several muggings. The Spurs did have 21 turnovers that turned into 27 Thunder points. Game 3 will be back in the Frost tomorrow night at 7:30.
SportsCenter is brought to you by Buyers Barricades, the Texas authority in barricade rental. BuyersBarricades.com.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Heyo, 8:01 on the Morning Huddle, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. Good morning, everybody. Hey, you eat a sandwich every day at lunchtime?
I eat the same sandwich every day at lunchtime.
Do you?
For the last 5 years, 6 years.
You use turkey?
I do.
How thickly sliced is it?
Thinly sliced.
How much turkey do you use?
Not much. I'm not a thick meat guy.
What about you,
I
Vic?
say
If
that
you eat
with
a
a smile
sandwich,
on my face.
You don't eat sandwiches, I guess.
No, I
huh?
can't.
'Cause you
I don't
eat
eat
bread.
processed
But
meat.
I don't like.
Yeah.
Now, if I go to a deli and they make it, it's piled high with meat. I love it. But when I make it, I don't like a whole lot of meat.
So you put on like 2 pieces of turkey or what? Like
1 layer.
Really?
It's not much. You're right. But if somebody else made it and they handed me a sandwich with 1 layer, I'd go, "Hey, man, how about a little something on the sandwich?" But when I make it,
yeah.
you know what I mean? I'd be like,
it.
"What are you doing?
know.
I want some
Yeah.
meat on this sandwich." But when I make it, I normally just put 1 layer of meat, 1 thing of cheese, and the bread. That's all I use.
I ate the same salad. I don't eat processed meats anymore, so I switched to the salads about 5 years ago.
But
gross. I ate a sandwich yesterday. I never make sandwiches at home. Like I don't really eat cold cuts all that often.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday I had a hankering for it, and my boys eat it, so I had it in the house.
Did you have bologna?
No.
I mean, I can fry bologna. I'll do it. But
Is it bar S?
Bar S will start out about this big when you fry it, and be done. It'll be about a nickel.
Yeah, you got to cut it on what,
shrinky
like 4?
dink.
Yeah, you got to cut it in 4 places.
I had a hard salami.
I like hard salami.
Oh, there you
Do they have
go.
the peppercorns in it?
And yeah,
I like that.
and pepperoni.
Pepperoni is a little oily for me, but yeah, it's not bad.
All right.
And I put probably
that's a Subway BMT.
And I just had regular bread, like regular
like
ass
Wonder
bread.
Bread?
Yeah. And
You're lucky.
I used probably 10 slices of meat.
Oh my God! That's salami. That's like chewing on a piece of leather.
I had probably 10 slices of meat.
Dude, that's an inch of salami.
2 pieces of cheese. Yeah, my sandwich. I mean, like it was a. It
You
became
didn't
like,
eat a sandwich. I don't know what you'd call that. That's not a sandwich.
I
That's
don't
like
know, but
meat with a little bit of crouton.
I mean,
That's
how I like a sandwich. I'm not looking the bread. I don't want the bread to be the star.
It's not so much the amount of. It's the meat you chose.
Well, that's the meat I like.
Well, it's too much. That's too much meat.
That's
if
what my
you're,
wife
if you're doing
said.
a
It
quarter
feels
inch
like
of now a quarter inch of ham, quarter inch of turkey, I can
Why
see
is it any different?
Because pepperoni's this. I mean, not just pepperoni, but the salami is that aged, condensed fat, thick. It's got a hard bite. It doesn't just you got to go through it, and then you go a quarter inch of that.
I like that.
It'd be like eating a beef jerky sandwich.
That's what I was looking for.
Well, then you got it. And if you love it, that's fine. That's
my
just
wife
too
was
much
like,
for me.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Why-
that's a lot of meat.
I don't know. I like a big sandwich.
More power to you. It'd be a hard eat, though, man, because the bread would just be shredded.
I don't need the bread. Like, I
So
almost
that's what I'm saying. You're not eating a sandwich. You're eating meat and cheese.
I'm all right with it. It was like
a meat bowl.
It was like charcuterie. Like when
Yeah,
I eat charcuterie,
yeah.
I don't
Okay.
need crackers. I can take 2 pieces of meat and put a piece of cheese between it and eat that like a sandwich, and that works for me.
Sounds like you're on a keto diet.
I mean, I prefer that.
But I mean, the high protein. That's the way Vic eats charcuterie. Yeah.
Yeah, Vic and I have a lot in common in that way.
Man, I appreciate a good cracker, good piece of
Oh,
bread.
me
See, I
too.
don't use Wonder Bread. I use sourdough rosemary bread,
Yeah, I don't use any.
and I
bread.
use boar's head sharp cheddar, and smoked peppered turkey.
When I get Subway,
And-
I
and
get Subway, I
Dijon
take
mustard.
the top bun off and I just eat the one bottom wheat, and that's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Like I'll get a. What is it?
Can't you get? Can't they do it in like a wrap for you? Like
They
could,
could,
yeah.
but I like to eat bread
But
once in a while, and it's all about portion.
And the wraps are gross, man. I don't like those things. They don't taste real to me.
There's some places where the bread can be a star of the show. I'll say-
Ooh, Jimmy John's.
See, my favorite sandwich shop is that Chiba Hut.
Yeah.
I love
Good
Chiba
bread.
Hut. They've got really
Yeah.
good. It's like it's crunchy on the outside and soft
That's
in the
the-
middle. That's the perfect
And
sandwich
when I make
bread.
my sandwich, I only toast it on one side.
What
So
kind
it's
of bread do you use?
Sourdough rosemary.
Okay.
It's got salted on the outside, and the outside crust gets really crunchy, and the inside's soft.
That
and
is
then I use Dijon mustard,
Vavans.
but I only use the French version that uses the white wine. I don't know the brand.
Like
of it.
Grey Poupon.
It's not Grey Poupon, but it's right next to it, and it's
Okay.
it's not in a jar. It's in like a clay kind of thing. It's I don't know, but
It doesn't have a squeeze top though.
No, it's in a clay jar thing that you pop off, and it's
okay.
it's got big mustard seeds in it.
I like that.
Oh man, makes your face sweat. It's so.
There's a place. There's a place up in Oregon, and I think there's like probably 5 or 6 locations of this. It's a chain called McMinimans.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of McMinimans.
And like the one in my wife's hometown.
It's sandwiches?
No.
Oh,
Like they do. It's a brewery, but they do like burgers, pizzas. They do all kinds of stuff. But on their table, they have this mustard that is. It's called the Terminator Stout. Their beer is called the Terminator Stout, and they've got mustard made from this Terminator Stout, and so it's a stout mustard. It's got those black seeds in it, and every time we go there, I always make my wife steal the mustard. I say, "Hey, put this mustard in your purse."
Oh, nice.
And because now I think they've started selling it, so now I buy it. But before, when they didn't sell it, I would help myself. It was part of my to-go order. But that mustard is elite, and I will eat that like I'll put damn near a whole bottle on my sandwich. I eat that stuff.
Might as well just drink it.
I'm fine with that.
That's one of the things that
I love mustard.
the French have mastered is they understand a good mustard. And
Yeah.
you can go. The one I like is called mustard Pomeroy, and it is just
That's very fancy.
perfect.
Mustard Pomeroy.
I never heard of that.
I haven't either, Vic. That's out of our price range.
They don't have that at the flea bottom.
Show that to
H-E-B.
Vic. I can tell just by looking at that. I can't afford that mustard. Look at that mustard, Vic. You can't afford. If you saw that, you'd walk right past
I'm like,
it.
I
Well,
can't
I
even
don't
read
think
it.
I pay this much.
That looks like the when I know my wife has overspent on like facial care products.
Okay.
It's in like a glass jar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh no.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got-
What
there's
did you
a
get?
big glass jar of face lotion delivered. How much did that cost?
That's 3 digits, man.
Yeah, she don't want to talk about that.
It comes from the tears of virgins.
It's made from dragon piss and like
Virgin tears, and
yeah.
we mix it together with diamonds.
Yeah.
And we rub it on our skin.
With
But
the unicorn
If
feathers.
I saw that
unicorn.
mustard on the shelf, I would look at that and go, "Oh, I can't afford that." And, I just keep on walking by.
It's only $4. It's only $4, and you're like, nah.
No. Is it $4? Is that what it says?
It's $19.95.
For mustard?
A $20 mustard jar, Vic?
I don't think I pay that much. This is online, but yeah.
Nope.
I don't know,
I can't
Rob.
imagine I'm paying that much.
That might be what you're paying.
They have another one for $25.
What's
It's got
what's the
cognac
difference?
in it.
Oh.
Nah, I'd rather buy the Chick-fil-A sauce, Taco Bell sauce, mayonnaise, and regular mustard, all for under $20.
And you put Taco Bell sauce. What do
Yeah.
you like?
I'm a fan of Taco Bell
Yeah.
sauce. I like it.
I
Yeah.
don't. I never like whatever
There's
I get.
no
at Taco-
heat, but
when they ask
No,
me,
it's got to be the mild.
Yeah.
they ask me if
don't
I
like-
want sauce, I always say no. I don't like.
I love
That Taco Bell sauce on eggs is
it is
world
so
class.
good.
It's
Yeah.
like Fontina. Fontina's
Yes.
not a bad on eggs either.
Yeah.
Real-
That's you got to try it.
Yeah, man. I think
I'm
Taco
telling
Bell
you.
sauce and Fontina are real close.
I'd buy something that's called like Don something. It's like it looks like a little grenade. And
Oh God.
If it's you talk about not buying the clay jar of mustard. I see hot sauce and a grenade.
That's what I mean. It's shaped like a grenade, but it's Don something. I get it. I only see it at H-E-B, but it's the habanero kind.
Nope.
Oh, I
yeah.
pour that anytime I've got egg or egg product. That's what I'm dousing it
What
with.
about that hot sauce that's called S the Bed?
Oh, I've never tried such a thing. I've never tried such a thing.
I've seen it, and I'm like, should I?
Hey, Mom, will you pass the?
Yeah.
Is this it?
No, it's not. It's not shaped like an actual. I mean, it doesn't. It's not a grenade jar. It's just the bottle is. It's that shape. Like it's a short round bottle with a tiny little top.
Well, somebody thought of it. and
There,
you
I'm
can
sure
buy it
that's
in a
not
hand
surprising. No, mine doesn't look like that. But it's
It'll blow you up. Get ready to blow up that bathroom.
Blow your O-ring.
SR says this is the play. Buy your regular mustard, then dump some A1 sauce and a tad of barbecue sauce, bro.
You know, that's kind of. I
That's
kind of make
Chick-fil-A
when I
sauce.
make my barbecue sauce. I use mustard and A1.
I don't like A1 sauce.
I don't like
think
it on its own because I
grew
think
up
if
on
you're
that.
using it on your steak, you need to
Yeah.
buy better steak. But
Hey.
I do like it mixed with other stuff.
I grew up eating Bonanza all the time, and A1 or
Well, like I
Heinz-
said.
yeah, it was always there.
And
And this is like late 70s,
It's
early 80s.
what's Bonanza?
Oh, it's
like,
your tenderloin. It's your the top
it's-
sirloin steakhouse.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a bummy steakhouse.
$9
like
steaks, yeah.
Okay. I guess, I mean, if you got to put, if your steak's bad enough, you got to put something on it. I guess
Or the
A1's
Sizzler,
fine.
The Sizzler, remember Sizzler also?
Same thing, yeah.
Claymore says multi-grain bagels, Central Market bread is all I eat.
Oh yeah, brother.
Claymore,
and I.
Claymore, you sound very fancy,
Yeah,
Claymore.
Claymore. We're hanging out in the ritzy area. The good bread. Oh, Wonder Bread's for the littles. Bring me the sourdough rosemary.
My wife won't eat regular bread either.
Spoon feed me the everything bagel, please.
She likes bagels. That's all she'll eat. Like if she's
Really?
eating a sandwich at home, she'll eat it
Oh.
on bagels.
I'll
Or
do 100% whole wheat.
or
That's
she'll
what I
get
do.
the sour bread loaf. Like she'll buy a loaf of sour bread
cut
and
it
do
up.
thick
Oh,
cut.
yeah.
Can you have sourdough?
Probably a little bit more
Yeah.
than.
Because I
Yeah, it's
like
actually better.
yeah, people who can't have bread can usually have sourdough.
Yeah,
That's
sour-
the best bread anyway.
Yeah,
So
sourdough, or I just do whole wheat, and since I do wheat the way I eat it, my sugar's fine, so I just keep doing it.
Hey Claymore, next time you're in the fancy bread section, buy their rosemary sourdough. Thank me later.
Film Room says Cholula all day or old school Louisiana hot sauce. Are you talking about Cholula?
Yeah, he's thinking Cholula.
Oh, yeah.
I like Cholula.
I do too. Because it's not too hot. Again, it's one of those hot sauces that's not going to set me on fire.
And it's funny, I used to love Tabasco sauce until I was in the Army.
And then it said every MRE.
Every MRE, like
the little pellets.
You have to. And I know you guys didn't have to eat a bunch of MREs. I ate so many that
we had a cafeteria.
They
on
all
the ship.
taste so awful that you had the only option is to put the Tabasco in it. So every meal I had for sometimes it'd be a month at a time. If I was in the field for a month, that's all we would eat for a month was MREs, and a month of tasting every meal like Tabasco sauce. I can't do it.
I couldn't even smell it after that. I
don't mess with it.
I only use Tabasco sauce on popcorn.
I put Cholula on popcorn.
What? Yeah.
Cholula on popcorn is spectacular. I like hot sauce on popcorn.
Didn't Tupac do it in Poetic Justice?
I don't like that.
I think that's where I got it from. I can't remember.
If I'm making popcorn at home, there's a sauce on it.
Really?
I like Fontana and I like Cholula on my popcorn. Pretty good.
Huh.
You use too much, it gets a little.
What do you do? How do you do your popcorn at the theater?
No butter.
No butter.
No butter.
Just plain.
Yeah, I can't do the butter.
I like to get the popcorn and dump either some Reese's Pieces some peanut M&Ms.
Absolutely,
in there.
I do. But normally, now that you get the trays, you get the little desk. I'll have the popcorn and then I'll rip open the box and I'll have the peanuts. I like peanut M&Ms with my popcorn.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good mix.
And I don't put it in the thing because it falls to the bottom, but I always eat the both at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Ever put goldfish in your popcorn?
No,
not bad.
I don't like cheese flavored popcorn.
Oh, really? No, I'm down with that.
I don't like that. Like when when it's got the mix, so it's got
is that the last one that's left in the middle?
Regular caramel and cheese.
Oh yeah,
caramel's always gone first.
Caramel, regular.
The cheese is there in July. When you open it up, and what's it? Oh, it's just
that's for others.
I'll throw that out.
No, my wife did that. She pulled up the separator and just combined them all.
Well, I don't mind regular and caramel
divorce her,
but the cheese and caramel, no, that'll start a fire.
The Film Room says Whataburger mustard on popcorn.
Ooh, I love Whataburger mustard.
I'm not anti. I'll try that.
That's crazy.
I love Whataburger mustard.
Whataburger does have they've got great condiments in general.
The hot ketchup.
We always buy the ketchup.
Yeah.
We always buy the ketchup and mustard from there.
Whataburger mustard on popcorn.
Try it. Or Whataburger mustard for your rub on the brisket.
Well, I've used that before.
I kind of forget how good Whataburger mustard is because I rarely get just a regular Whataburger anymore. I always get patty melts.
And they use mustard on them. That's right.
Or the honey chicken strip sandwich. And there's no mustard on patty melts or honey barbecue. So when I get a Whataburger, I'm always like, oh, man, they do have great mustard.
They do. Who gave us that? I'm going to try that.
The Film Room.
The Film Room, well done. Well, a guy who says Film Room, he knows popcorn. I will trust what he has to say.
Claymore says, same, Rob. No butter. I'm lactose intolerant. Man, all you guys.
I don't know what that. I'm not sure that crap's butter. I don't know what it is. I just can't deal with it.
I'm telling you guys, lactose intolerance is
sucks.
It just means you're soft.
I'm
you just got to toughen up, man.
I'm soft.
If you're not willing to sit on the crapper for something you eat, then yeah.
Oh, no. If you're not willing to drink something like this. And know that you can't go to the bathroom for at least 15 minutes.
I all the time. I don't know why. My wife is the same way. If she knows something's going to make her feel bad later, she won't eat it. I'm there for the short-term thrill.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
I've come, and I am now and it happened in the last week, where I had a bunch of cheese, and it got me so much after I made some poverty nachos. I woke up. After my third run to the throne, I was like, I ain't doing this again.
I know.
Worth it. It's just not worth it.
I know for a fact when I go to a Brazilian steakhouse that I'm not going to sleep really well because I'm going to be sweating all night.
The meat sweats.
But B, I'm going to feel miserable the next day but at the time I don't care about the future.
Yeah.
I only care about
this
eating
moment
that
right now.
meat.
But I will say this, having dined with you. You eat more than the average human because you only eat once a day.
Yeah, you eat once a day. That's why.
So, I've seen you put back some food. Yeah, dude.
You did 3 trips at the buffet one time. I'm like, God, I'm barely on my first plate. You're on your third?
AJ can consume.
And, Chinese buffet is another thing. My wife won't do it because it makes her feel miserable later.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to feel bad about it later, but I don't care. I like the way Chinese buffet food tastes.
I kind of crossed the threshold where I'm kind of like, no, it's just not worth one more shrimp.
Josh says it's kind of like drinking, and that's true. I hate being hungover. But
you do it. You don't think about that.
But there's nothing you can do about it. It's a luck of the draw thing. You know, I wish that I didn't have to be hungover, but what can I do to stop it?
Well,
not drink.
Turn to drugs.
Yeah. Actually,
just say no, kids.
Ironically, last night, because I've been trying not to drink on the weekdays, but I had the Spurs game going and the Golden Knights game going, so I was double screening. I was excited for both games. I said, I'm going to partake a little.
I had a few.
I had some THC seltzers. And it's nice to wake up not feeling hungover.
See? That's why I don't drink.
But I do. And have you drank any of these THC seltzers? Have you tried?
No, I haven't never tried it. No.
Okay.
Is it like the Willy stuff?
You do feel a little bit of a fog on you the next day.
Yeah.
That you don't. So it's not quite like a hangover, but
would you call it comfortably numb?
Yeah, a little bit. It's like, man, it makes like the drive in. You feel like you got to focus a little bit more.
You're still high.
It takes a little longer to let the sleep out of your eyes. Yeah. C-Note says, I've never had the meat sweats. Is that really even
It's
a real
thing?
It
absolutely
yes, it is.
Yes,
it's
it is.
Definitely a real thing.
And that's a well-earned thing. That's kind of like the good kind of tired. You're like,
And we're close to Father's Day, which means I'm going to get the Brazilian steakhouse.
Okay.
And I know after I go there, I'm going to feel awful, but I don't care. It's worth it, man. It's worth it for those.
I've been with you. We ate 3 barbecue meals in 4 hours.
Oh, yeah.
3 full meals in 4 hours.
Yeah. Oh, it was 4 meals.
4 meals in 4
See?
You want to talk about the meat sweats.
All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. Morning Huddle 94.1.
Let's be honest. Watching the Rangers is better when you got something on the line. On Rangers game days, call your shot with the Morning Huddles. Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Play ball! Pick the Ranger you think will send one into the seats. He hits 1, you're going to a Rangers game. He hits 2. Now you've just been upgraded. Tickets and a hotel stay. That's what we call getting paid. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Make your pick and win with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
Hey, I'm calling about sexual frustration built up.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, I got this really hot cousin, and I don't know what to do.
First cousin, second cousin, third cousin. Let's drill down.
Second.
First and second are different, though. I mean, there is a lot of value to common law relationships. In Oklahoma, I think they give you extra food stamps for second cousins.
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Children want and need to be active. Sometimes everyday activities can be difficult for children with asthma. May is Asthma Awareness Month. The City of San Antonio Metro Health's SA Kids Breathe program is here to help. This free program offers education to better understand and control your child's asthma. If you have a child with asthma between the ages of 3 and 17 and live in Bexar County, call 210-207-7282 or visit sa.gov/health.
Mellow Mushroom has the best pizza in San Antonio. Mellow delivers the best pizza experience with their delicious dough, premium ingredients, and unique flavors. Delivering a higher order of pizza is the standard. If Mellow can make a pizza this delicious, imagine what they can do with munchies, greens, calzones, and burgers. Mellow Mushroom has San Antonio's best happy hour with food specials and half-off adult beverages. Mellow Mushroom is at 1604 in Stone Oak Parkway. Hang with friends, watch the game, and mellow out at Mellow Mushroom.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Memorial Day sale and get 30% off paints and stains May 15th through the 28th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collisions since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney, an attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
Drivers who switch to Progressive could save hundreds just by bundling home and auto insurance, because you can't go wrong saving money. Unless you spend it on a guitar and never learn to play it but lie and say that you did. Then someone hands you a guitar at a party and asks you to play, so you decide to improvise this.
Well, don't you know that but that's not it. Dreams are fun and also good.
Yep, you can't go wrong bundling and saving money with Progressive. Well, depends on how you spend it. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
San Antonio, join the Gunslingers for their Military Appreciation Game this Saturday, May 23rd, 4 p.m. in Freeman Coliseum. Active duty and retired military get in free with ID. First 1,000 fans receive a free American flag. Tickets at sagunslingers.com. Don't miss it.
You're locked on The Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
It's showtime!
C-Note says, where the hell you buy the TH seltzer online? No, you get those THC seltzers at Specs. Yeah. Most breweries have their own that they're making now.
Willie Nelson has his own.
Yeah, he's got his own. That's like a booze substitute. It's like you mix it in with your favorite cocktail mix. Like you use it instead of booze, and get you there. I had the mistake last night though of letting my son grab my.
Does your son drink them?
No. He's not of age, and he gets tested at his job.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, which by the way, thank God.
Did he get a call?
He got a call yesterday, and he's going to start. He starts up a job again on June 1st.
Fred Flintstone.
Oh, finally.
Put on that hard hat. Go back to work.
Get him out of
Gotta
here.
get out of the house, bro.
It's been real close.
You know, he doesn't have any idea how close he was to getting replaced.
No.
I'll make another one look just like you.
Yeah, it was. Although.
An exchange student.
Yeah.
Although I'm snipped, and now my wife recently doesn't have a uterus anymore. But
we'll go find one.
Yeah, we'll grow one in a lab.
We will raise him as our own. He'll wear your clothes. He'll look a lot like you.
But he was
be grateful.
He was getting them for me from the little my
beer fridge.
My kegerator is now a beer fridge.
Oh, all right.
Because I got rid of my giant beer fridge. But so he brought me the first two, and I drank, and these are 10 milligrams each. So, and by the way, this is all perfectly legal, purchased in Texas.
Yes. What's the time frame on this?
The course of the Spurs game.
So over 3 hours, you had 3 of those, and you had a total of 45 milligrams.
Yeah, the third one that he brought me was 25 milligrams, and I didn't realize it until it was already gone. So I was going for.
So you didn't care the Spurs lost at all.
I barely even noticed. So
you got any of that Cholula?
And I'm not like you guys. I casually partake.
Oh.
I was going for here, and I ended up here.
See?
And
it's a party.
Yeah.
But you woke up better.
Yeah, I woke up good. I mean, it's better than like if I drank a bunch of whiskey, I would have felt like crap today. Oh, imagine if I drank all that whiskey that I would have liked to drink last night and then come into this 90-degree studio, how miserable I'd feel right now.
Oh, no, you would have sent me to get coffee.
Dude.
Yeah.
Easily.
100%.
Yeah.
Iced coffee.
And I would have had to have food, too. Like, I couldn't, I mean, no, but today I feel.
I'll go through Chick-fil-A next time to get their breakfast.
I feel pretty good now.
See? That's why
Although, again, it would have been better to have 3 10s than 2 10s and an accidental 25.
Truth.
Always read the label, kids.
Yeah.
Always read the label.
Well, you read it. You just read it too late.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read it after the fact.
So read it early.
Yeah, read it before you drink
you
it.
intake.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
That's a good life lesson.
Yeah, Vic has to do Vic reads the label on foods before he eats them
because he doesn't want to die.
It defeats the purpose if he eats something and then it's going to kill him, and then he looks at the package and says, this is bad for me.
It has that much sugar?
Yeah.
I'm done.
C-Note says, I saw Willie's cocktail. It's $71 a bottle. Well,
what?
Yeah. I mean, how much is a bottle of booze?
I don't know. It's more than I thought it would be.
No, that's about standard. That's... I mean, again, if you're doing that instead of boozing, it's about right. I mean, $70.
Does it last like a typical handle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same amount. It's the same ratio you would use in a cocktail. So yeah.
Does it have the look and feel of Willie?
Is that it?
Yeah. Redheaded stranger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Willie's Remedy is the name of the brand, I believe.
Oh, hold on. Let me get rid of this.
Yeah. I don't know if we can do. I don't know if we're allowed to do endorsements for weed drinks, but I would.
For a minute there we
Whoa.
were, but that was another company in another age.
What's it say, Vic?
$169 for 2 bottles and custom glass.
Oh, and I got a fancy glass?
Yeah, but this is like
That's a bundle.
This is a limited edition. So this is like buying.
Oh, yeah.
Now imagine you're going to buy a single barrel bourbon. It's going to be a little more expensive, but they've got like a base model too that you can get that's not as expensive as that.
Okay. Let me go.
But what I like are those like the pre-canned.
Yeah, this is more doable.
Yeah. And they usually come between 5 and there's some go all the way up to 50 milligrams per can.
Good grief.
Which, when it's 50 milligrams, it tastes like you're licking the inside of a bong. It's
might as well just drink bong water.
Yeah, it's rough to get down, but it'll get the job done.
Hey, you could subscribe and save.
That's right. That's right. Man, they just
deliver it monthly. Maybe by drone.
What a world we live in, where you can just have delivery of weed to your house whenever you feel like it.
It's like you live in other 38 states.
I know.
That will allow that.
I know. Miguel says Green Botanicals in downtown Seguin has a THC slushy that will buck you up.
It is a bold new world.
Yep.
Nice.
See, I can drive to and get that legally, but I can't get a daiquiri.
Exactly.
Right?
It's a daiquiri.
The rules we all have to live by. It's garbage, man. It's garbage.
Let's see what these shots are.
Oh, that's like a...
like a 5-hour energy.
It is. Dude, it's amazing how much they can pack into a small... When I went to Austin, was it last weekend or 2 weeks ago for the concert?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I went to one of the little... And now this is on 4th Street, and it's... like 4th and Lavaca, it's like the gayest part of downtown Austin. Like all the little gay bars are in a row right there, and then on the corner there is a weed shop. So there's like rainbow flag, weed flag, and I went in before the show and I was like, I just want a nice little, nice little buzz to get me through the show.
Yeah,
and I bought a caramel, like you would a little square caramel piece.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay,
that little caramel piece had 50 milligrams of THC in it, and I'm talking about like maybe a half-inch cube.
Ouch.
You know what I mean? Like, how do they pack so much into one little thing?
Oh, they'll fit it in there.
Science.
Science is amazing.
It's
man.
all keef. It's all keef.
And that's why, like. You can get those cans that have 5 milligrams, or you can take this 5-hour energy size shot and it's got 10.
I love this. Look, it says alcohol and no hangover, 0 alcohol, and hangover, right?
Yep.
It comes in THC 10 milligram shot. It's federally legal, and they have a I thought it said military discount.
Whoa! I was like, damn.
You go, girl.
Don't ask, don't tell.
And then 20 calories per shot.
Imagine
who cares about
that?
Yeah,
potheads worried about calorie intake.
Who cares? Hey, so a 12-pack is $84, and it looks like a 5-hour energy bottle.
That stuff ain't cheap.
How much? Where would 10 milligrams get you, Vic? Probably nowhere, huh?
Nah, I need about 20.
I've never even tried anything like this. I have no idea. My sense is it would be like 3-2 beer.
You don't like edibles.
No,
you like
flour.
Yeah. But do you know how many milligrams would take to get you to where you want to be?
No. My plug doesn't have that info on it. It's not on the label.
What's funny is I don't either, and I just experiment randomly. I just go for it sometimes, and that's how I ended up taking 500 milligrams one time, which is while I say
you left your legs else?
While I say it was a terrible decision, I do think it's something everybody should try at least once in their life. 500 milligrams of THC, just to see where the road takes you.
It's not where you're going. There's no roads.
See if you're temporarily paralyzed.
Where we're going, there's no roads. You're gonna float through this little escapade.
And Pumbaa says, "Grow your own weed. It's easy. Infusing is even easier." That's illegal, Pumbaa. We're talking about legal.
Yeah,
legal. We don't want to go to prison. Do we?
Prison.
Does Rob look like he'd survive in the pen?
Hey, I've done some hard time.
You haven't done hard time.
Yeah, I've done some hard time. Wrote a little song about it.
Well, there was one time when I was in Nashville, and I had been detained, and I was sitting in the cell with clearly a meth head, and when you get to the city jail in Nashville, they do a test on you, like they poke you, and if your arm puffs up real big, it's a good thing because it means you don't have hepatitis.
Got the hep.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't puff up, then they need to be concerned. Well, the guy that I was sharing the cell with was extremely inebriated and extremely irritated because he was off of his medicine for a little bit. And now I know he didn't have hepatitis, which was the good news. But he was scratching and clawing at that lump that the hepatitis shot had made until he started bleeding, like spray bleeding on the walls. You would never survive a day in that.
I've spent hard time in the Jourdanton Clink.
Oh, really?
I've spent 36 hours in the SA in San Antonio's county. I've
done
some hard time.
Vic, you
Not
ever
proud
done
of it.
time?
Nope.
You never been arrested?
Never.
Man, you're soft.
It's always for stupid stuff. Like, what are you in here for?
Oh,
Cable theft.
Yeah.
I turned my cable box to the wrong channel.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back. We'll talk about the game coming up tonight. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
You know, Arasti providers stay in business because what they do is get you out of pain. A lot of people don't consider that till you're in pain, and you don't really know how to get out of pain. You just try the old methods that you tried when you were younger or weren't actually really hurt that actually you thought might work, like rest or maybe just a couple of pain pills to dull the pain until it goes away. Well, a lot of us reach a level where you need professional help, and Arasti is here. They accept most insurances, and you never need a referral, which means when you're in pain, you can be seen today. Write this number down. It's 1-800-404-6050. They're successful because the way they approach pain management isn't like you might be accustomed to. This has nothing to do with pills or medications to hide or dull the pain. It has nothing to do with surgery to prolong it. This is your body fixing itself. And let me tell you, it works. I'm living proof. I had lower back issues most of my adult life. And when it came on, it was a month of laying around and limping around. I went and saw an Arasti provider about 10 years ago. 2 weeks later, back in the game. 4 visits. I was there. I want that for you. If you're living in pain with strain or a sprain or lower back issues, maybe it's those tension headaches that hit you right in the middle of the nose, plantar fasciitis, they can fix that too. Call them today. Don't let pain keep you from doing things that you love. Go to an Arasti provider. Let them fix you when they do. Come on by. Thank me later.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from Newstalk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We've had a busy morning rush hour with Slick Street, so it continues 35 southbound, the out-ramp to 1604. This wreck has a connector ramp blocked, so almost a 10-minute delay. This has you stop and go from FM 3009. This is the accident where an officer crashed his motorcycle on slick roads. 410 westbound approaching Callahan, 2 right lanes blocked with a wreck. On Loop 410 westbound approaching Callahan, this wreck has 2 right lanes blocked. Did clear the wreck at 410 southbound, that off-ramp to Ray Ellison. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Red Diamond Tea.
Go ahead, sip into summer with Red Diamond. Fresh brewed with just 3 simple ingredients: tea, water, and sugar. Always cold and ready in the refrigerated section. Red Diamond Fresh Brewed Tea. The perfect sip does exist.
Hi, everybody. Joe Reinagel here for the Golf Club of Texas. I absolutely love the Golf Club of Texas. They've made so many improvements to the golf course, from brand new cart paths to resodding the greens and fairways. You might think it's a private club, but it's not. It's open to the public 7 days a week. Best rates are always online at golfclubtexas.com. That's golfclubtexas.com. The Golf Club of Texas, you know where it is, right there off Briggs Ranch Road off Highway 90. The Golf Club of Texas is the friendliest golf course in Texas.
Been in a car wreck? Not sure what happens next? Thomas J. Henry knows, because Thomas J. Henry is one of the largest personal injury law firms in Texas. You deserve to get compensated for your injuries. You deserve a law firm that can take your case all the way to trial. You deserve justice. So don't settle for less than you deserve. Get Thomas J. Henry on your side. Visit thomasjhenrylaw.com. Thomas J. Henry, the name you know, the firm you trust. Principal Office, San Antonio.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ziprecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ziprecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ziprecruiter.com/radio. ziprecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Upgrade your truck without breaking the bank at NAW, Northwest Automotive Warehouse. Buy the Rough Country 3-panel hard-folding truck bed cover starting at $6.99. Get weather protection, added security, and durability for all of life's gear. A sleek upgrade custom look for just $6.99 is a quick install away. With NAW and Rough Country truck bed covers, skip the big box hassle. Shop local and get expert advice from NAW today. 3027 Culebra Road. Family operated, community driven since 1978.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we're live from Tomatillo's newest location on Nacogdoches Road.
With all the reaction from Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
Free swag and lots of great food.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. San Antonio's Sports Center.
The NBA All-Rookie team was announced, and Spurs rookie guard Dylan Harper was elected first team. He joined Mavs Rookie of the Year Cooper Flagg, the Hornets' Con Kneipel, Sixers wings VJ Edscombe, and Grizzlies Cedric Coward on the first team. In NFL news, the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers confirmed that 2026 will be his last year wearing yellow pants. He'll retire at the conclusion of his 22nd season.
Hi, this is Joe Reinagel, and you're listening to the home of the Dallas Cowboys, 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
What is this? Is like a pot of whales.
I know. I saw something today that I'm not sure I really believe. Vic.
Okay, I gotta fade it out. It's gonna cuss.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead. You better do that. Christopher Nolan,
one of my favorites,
who is he's in the news now for The Odyssey, which is his next big film. But he, you may know him for doing movies like Interstellar and Oppenheimer and Inception.
Didn't he do one of the Batman?
The Dark Knight.
Yeah.
So he
makes good movies.
Very, very well respected. Well thought of director.
Yeah, he's one of the big five, I would. I would say.
He says that he's never used email or owned a smartphone.
Okay.
Do you believe that?
No.
I don't really either.
Well, it's kind of like when you say, well, I've never used it, but I've got 3 assistants standing right beside me that do.
He's 55 years old. Now, if Martin Scorsese said, I've never used email, I'd go, okay.
Well, even then, you go.
It's surprising, but okay.
So, how does he say he gets through life?
I mean, I think he's just got a phone. Like he...
a flip phone?
Yeah. Like a phone that doesn't connect to the internet, like that calls and texts.
A burner, what they call it.
Yeah, just got a burner.
Like
so he uses a cellular
He
device.
has a cell phone. It's just not an internet connected cell phone.
The only problem with that is the majority of people communicate now via text.
Yes.
And if you call somebody, they're going to text you back.
I don't like when people call me.
Yeah, text
my brother is a caller and not a texter, and I'm a texter.
Well, there's some people that I only talk with, and there are some people I only text with.
Who decides, them or you?
Well, it's just over time we have developed the kind, like my brother and I, we only talk. We very rarely text. We're talking.
Really?
And we have a scheduled time. We talk every day at certain times. We don't need to text because we talk every day. But if we do text, it's an addendum to the call. And then if there's most of my friends and people that I'm in contact with regularly, the phone call is in reaction to the text. I'm confirming something in the text quickly, but I'm not calling to firm up what the text was. The text is the message, is the conversation.
That's the thing, yeah. That's
I don't know how you live like that. I don't know how you can survive in the modern era and say, well, I don't text and I don't use.
Well, he does text.
Oh,
he does the kind of texting.
Well, you have to hit it 3 times for
Yes.
the A. Oh God.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons that no one texted back then, because it took twice as long.
No, I agree. Like, how long would you be able to go without?
I will literally.
You look up everything on your phone.
Everything. And if I leave the house and I realize I don't have my phone, I'll turn around and come back. I don't care where I am. I cannot get through the day. I can't get through the next hour without my phone near it. It is the hub to my existence.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm not alone. I wish I was in his place, but I don't know how you could exist.
Now, Claymore says he's got an assistant. AJ, life these days ain't set up for functioning without technology or electronic. He probably
he's got somebody standing beside him.
From business stuff, I'm guessing he's got an agent who deals with almost all of that stuff for him.
But at some point, you go home and you're alone. You know what I mean? At some point, somebody needs to communicate with you, and they're probably not going to call you.
But how great would it be if you could go home and not have to answer a bunch of emails and do things like that? Like you were just home and chilling.
Ooh.
You wouldn't know how to live. Huh? You wouldn't know how to.
I'd prefer that.
How does he consume his porn?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't like the fact that people can just call me at any time, and I wanted the old days.
Oh,
if I left the house, you missed me. I'm not home.
Well, it doesn't mean I'm going to answer your call, but I need to know you called.
Like, I wish that my job didn't require me to have social media.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like when I stop doing radio, I won't have social media because I don't feel the need to communicate with strangers
constantly. How are you going to abide by your social media influencing schedule?
I'm not going to be a very good social media influencer.
When that alarm goes off, what are you going to do?
It's a good question. It's something that is going to.
How will people know what you had for breakfast yesterday?
I don't know that they will, actually.
Or what brand of seltzer did you buy this
Yeah,
time?
man. How are we going to know?
We need to know. We have to know.
I know. The world is they're desperate to know, some would say.
Yeah.
But no, those things will be a secret at that point.
Just think about how successful Nolan could have been.
I know, right?
I mean, he could have been the best of all time.
Instead, he's a big loser.
Instead, he's doing stuff like Interstellar trash.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind not when I go to the river, my phone doesn't work, and that is some of the best times I have.
I get itchy and
really
I need to know.
Like when you go hunting, does your phone always work when you go?
Where I hunt, I can sit in my blind and watch a football game.
Oh man,
these are great times we live in, boys. Great times.
I like when my signal's out and I can just like.
That's why I always want the blind on the top of the hill.
Yeah, there's a certain fishing area in Port Aransas where it's a dead spot, and I love it.
No, I don't want that.
I love it.
I need to know.
Now, I don't want to have my kids if there's no internet.
Oh.
That'd be miserable.
Yeah, that's insufferable.
But
I got to keep up with my stock quotes.
Like Claymore says, my kids and my brothers are the only people I talk to on the phone, a few veteran friends I'm close to. For me, my brother likes to talk on the phone. I'll text him and he'll call me. My mom's an old person. She likes to talk on the phone. It hurts her hands to text too much, so I talk to my mom on the phone if she wants to talk. But for most people, I ain't trying to answer the phone if you call me. If you call me, you're going to get voicemail, and then I'll text you, hey, everything cool?
Yeah, you better be in jail or the hospital.
Yeah, if you get a call from me straight up with no text before.
Jail or hospital, right?
Yeah, it's one of the two.
It's
like,
a disaster struck.
Yeah, I need a kidney. Do you know anybody? That's what that call is.
That's the standard bat signal from Vic.
Yeah. Be a kidney in the clouds.
Up on a cloud.
It's so funny. My brother, who, like I said, is the one who always wants to talk on the phone. We had some family news that he did not like hearing the other day.
You could have texted.
And I called him and told him this news, and he said, "Bro, why didn't you just send this in a text so I could pretend like I didn't get it and just pretend it didn't happen?"
I didn't actually read it. It's not real.
Yeah. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll wrap up hour number 3. Man, the show's flying by here on a small Friday, Rob.
It's crazy from the heat.
All right, we'll be right back. I am a bit delirious. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Hey, San Antonio, I got some bad news for you. You got a drinking problem. And it's not because of a Spurs loss or anything like that. It's the water we're drinking. While fantastic for sweet tea, and it makes some pretty good beer, I'll tell you what, there's some stuff in it you don't want in your pipes, you don't want in your dishwasher or your washing machine, you don't want it on your skin or your hair because it just dries you out and it slowly grays your whites and it just ruins appliances over time. And I don't even want to talk about the pipes with that sediment slowly building up day after day after day. If you're doing that, you better save some money because you're going to have to call somebody in rubber boots to come fix something. That's why I've always had a Connecticut, taking care of my pipes, my appliances, and me like it was their very own. I've always had a Connecticut. I don't know what life is like without it. I can tell you with a Connecticut, I've never replaced a single appliance because the water had backed up the pipes. I've never had to call in a plumber because my pipes were clogged with sediment. Not once. I've never even had to use the warranty, which I've been told is outstanding. I've just never had to use it. If you've ever thought Connecticut was out of reach, it's not. And if you need the very best, it's Connecticut. Call them today. The number 656-PURE. Replace what you got with the very best or start fresh with the very best. And when you do buy, guess what? They got a gift for you that I had to buy. It's called a reverse osmosis drinking station. Never need another water bottle again. They've got the decor to match yours. They'll put it in your kitchen sink, and man, your spaghetti will taste better, and you'll never be buying those cases of water again. Call Connecticut today at 656-PURE. Get the very best. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to come by and thank me later.
The John Clay Wolf Show. Here's what's going on in the Wolf Pack.
What about red flags for guys?
I used to do this when I would date a girl. You go to the apartment, open the medicine cabinet. If there's more than one antidepressant, one's okay, but if there's two, well, yeah.
JD's the sensei, man. I can learn so much from you.
Right.
Okay.
Do you sneak into their underwear drawer? Where else do you pry?
The John Clay Wolf Show.
Listen to the John Clay Wolf Show, Saturday morning at 8 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
The NFL schedule dropped, and it's time to settle up. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, and scores to settle. All the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you can win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the entire season. Visit paypal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase is necessary. See websites for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
Almost 90 years ago, Academy Sports and Outdoors was born right here in Texas. So we know a thing or two about a thing or two. Like beans don't belong in Chile. It's called a feeder road. And how far really means how long. We've been your neighbor for generations. That's why we're adding Texas-sized deals across the store, only in Texas. If you happen to find a better price at a competitor, we'll beat it by 5%. Academy. Fun can't lose.
Ready or not, summer is coming, and Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th, get up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long and surprise flash deals on Memorial Day. We're talking thousands of products at every style and budget. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. These savings won't last, so don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance now through May 25th.
Wayfair
every style, every home.
It's Military Appreciation Month at North Park Chevy. Service members get up to $1,000 bonus cash. Got a 2026 Silverado 1500 Crew LT for $15,000 off MSRP. Drive the 2026 Colorado with 0 payments for 90 days. Or take home a 2026 Equinox LT for $26,359 with 2.9% financing. Together, let's drive. North Park Chevrolet, 10 minutes off Route 410 in Castroville. Must qualify. Call 830-355-2107 for full price and offer details.
If you miss the Blitz with Jason and Joe, then you miss this.
A.J. Brown got married over the weekend. A.J. Currently with the Philadelphia Eagles, but probably not for long. Jalen Hurts didn't go to the wedding. Jalen Hurts, according to TMZ, is the godfather to A.J. Brown's child. Now, we don't know if Jalen Hurts was invited to the wedding, but according to TMZ, no current Eagle teammate was there.
Well, I wonder if there were Patriots there.
I don't know if Diana Rossini was there to report on any of their...
Was Mike Vrabel there?
Right home with the Blitz. Afternoons 2 to 6 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Bob wants to know, Vic, did you shower before you came in this morning?
I shower every morning.
Okay.
And I shower before I go to bed, too.
Okay. Oh, you're a double shower guy.
You're a double dude, huh?
Yeah.
Double dip.
Well,
I go to bed with my daily dirt.
No, the evening shower is a thorough one, nice and clean. When I wake up, it's more of a wake-up shower, real quick. Yeah. But now I need another one when I get home. I'm all sweaty. I'm all sweaty.
We've got up to 88.
I know the words to this one, too. Hey, did you see Joey Chestnut, who recently pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor battery charge?
What?
He got wasted in Indiana and slapped a guy in the face during an argument. He later admitted that he'd been drinking and says he doesn't really remember the confrontation.
And, when he says that, he's had like 195 beers.
Right. He was sentenced to 180 days of probation, but good news. The judge has approved his request to travel to New York to defend his title on July 4th. That's an America First judge.
That's right.
You get a lot of America First is, we need wars overseas, we need up spending, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. That's the lie of America.
Take down Kobayashi.
This is, we have to protect what's ours on our home soil.
What do we do best?
Hot dog champions.
Eat bunches and bunches of hot dogs at once.
Major League Eating says the incident won't affect his eligibility because it happened outside of one of their events. Had he slapped someone at a Major League Eating event, it would have been bad.
Yeah, you don't tarnish the fork. Don't tarnish the fork.
Yeah, but Joey Chestnut, the 17-time Nathan's champion.
Well, what's that guy, Kobayashi?
Kobayashi's old news. No, I think he's retired.
Anymore?
No, I think he's retired, yeah.
Well, he had a chance if he'd have come back.
Remember all his teeth fell out?
Well, he didn't need them.
Yeah. Now, he missed to 2024 because of a sponsorship dispute.
That was unfortunate.
But
America
came back next year, and we bounced back.
Our long
and
nightmare was
2026, I've got a feeling America will rise again. 1 hour to go. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
KTFM Floresville. The San Antonio Sports Stars studios are powered by San Antonio Metro Health. Asthma Awareness Month is a reminder from Metro Health. Know your triggers, work your plan, and don't let asthma keep you out of the game. Go Spurs Go. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. We've had a busy morning rush hour with slick streets, so it continues 35 southbound, the out ramp to 1604. This wreck has a connector ramp blocked, so almost a 10-minute delay. This has you stop and go from FM 3009. This is the accident where an officer crashed his motorcycle on slick roads. 410 westbound approaching Callahan, 2 right lanes blocked with a wreck. On Loop 410 westbound approaching Callahan, this wreck has 2 right lanes blocked. Did clear the wreck at 410 southbound, that off-ramp to Ray Ellison. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA, Time Saver Traffic.
This report is sponsored by Mattress Firm.
Ready to upgrade to the perfect sleep setup?
Let Mattress Firm's sleep experts guide you to the perfect bed at the Memorial Day sale. Top brands, ideal comfort, score unbeatable deals on both. Mattress Firm. They make sleep easy.
Progressive presents perfectly bad excuses for missing stuff to spend more time on your motorcycle.
Hey, Tom. Gonna miss the 5K. Gotta organize my vitamins. A, B, C. There's so many. D.
Now that was a bad excuse. If you love your vehicle this much, get customized coverage from Progressive, America's #1 motorcycle insurer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
By texting 64000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in San Antonio without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in San Antonio for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text FLIP to 64,000. San Antonio is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in San Antonio and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text FLIP to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text FLIP to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text FLIP to 64,000.
Hello, my name is Jason Thompson. I'm an attorney here in San Antonio and have been practicing law here since 1994. And in the past 30-plus years, I've helped hundreds of San Antonians injured by negligent drivers. If you've been injured in a car or truck collision, call me, 210-900-0400. I did want to let you know of a very disturbing trend I've seen that you really need to be aware of. If an attorney or someone acting on that attorney's behalf calls you after a traffic collision, with very limited exceptions, that is called barratry or solicitation. It's a crime and is unethical under our state bar rules. Do not answer these phone calls. Do not hire an unethical attorney. Neither I nor anyone in my firm will ever call you after a traffic collision. If you need my help, and if you've been injured in a traffic collision, I think you do, you'll need to call me. My name is Jason Thompson. My number is 210-900-0400, or go to my website, alawyerforus.com.
San Antonio, Tamalitos Restaurant is now open on 11210 Nacogdoches Road. Stop in for authentic Mexican food and unbeatable lunch specials every day. Plus, join the Blitz Live Thursday, May 21st for your chance to score Texas Rangers tickets. See you there.
Hello, I'm Ozempic. And I'm other GLP-1s, kind of like him. Hey, are you shaking a maraca?
No, I'm shaking the pill version of Ozempic, which no one should ever do except in ads like this.
A nice disclaimer.
Hey, thanks. Ask your doctor about which FDA-approved uses of the Ozempic pen or pill may be right for you. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and learn more about Ozempic semaglutide tablets, 9 milligrams, and Ozempic semaglutide injection, 2 milligrams.
There's a pill version of Ozempic.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
In the NBA, the San Antonio Spurs went down to the OKC Thunder last night, 122-113. Series now tied 1-1. It was a great game if you like wrestling. The SGA went 39-2. Wemby went with 21, 17, 6, and 4 and survived several muggings. The Spurs did have 21 turnovers that turned into 27 Thunder points. Game 3 will be back in the Frost tomorrow night at 7:30.
From the studios of San Antonio Sports Star, reaching more sports fans than any station in South Texas. Welcome to the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson. This is 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Bum, 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 bum. Good morning, everybody. 9:01 on the Morning Huddle.
It's a small Friday that we have not acknowledged.
It is a small Friday.
Treated as such.
And tomorrow's game day, baby.
Game day, getaway day. People headed down to the beach. Everybody is the beginning. Hey, and if you're heading down to the beach, North Padre, Rockport, Port A.
It's raining.
Well, no, go stop by at the brand new Rue Pub there in Rockport. Good bar. If you're going to be down there, you might as well go to a good bar.
Yeah.
The boys will be down there tomorrow.
Hey, I looked at my schedule. I'm going to go to the game tomorrow.
Okay, we're going. All right, Spurs fans. The morning huddle will be in the building tomorrow night.
Yes.
Prepare yourself.
Are you going to wear your pink shirt that you got from the last round?
No.
Oh.
I have a sense they'll give us a new one.
Oh, okay.
We'll get a new one.
Okay.
But we're media. We can't show partiality.
No, you don't want to show bias.
So I'm going to steal a few and bring them home.
Yes.
Nice. Mexicano.
That's right. All right. There is a game tonight. Game 2 of Cleveland and New York. Game 1. You talk about soul-snatching victories. I think that it wouldn't shock me at all if Cleveland curled up in a ball and died. I heard them talking to Max Strus yesterday, like at practice, before, in the pregame before the Spurs game. They were at the Cavs practice talking about what went wrong, and he's like, "Yeah, we just didn't keep our foot on the gas," and blah blah blah. Can you imagine giving up a 22-point lead with under 8 minutes to go, getting outscored? I think 43 to 8.
Yeah, it was a 43 to 8 run.
How do you come back from that?
I can't. I can't imagine having never even seen that thing before. And then you add in the layer of this is just another colossal collapse by Donovan Mitchell, just another in a series, and this isn't his first team that he's just collapsed in
Even
the playoff.
And Harden too.
And Harden too.
But I don't know how much blame do you put on Mitchell? It felt like they
I blame
he's the
James
reason
Harden.
they built the giant lead.
Yeah, I blame James Harden. Because I saw him being the victim. But the long-term ramifications on the Donovan Mitchell perception might not ever go away.
Yeah.
I mean, that game, remember the pregame buildup? Donovan Mitchell finally home in New York, gets to play in the Garden on a team that's good enough. And for 2.5 quarters, three and a half quarters, really, he really wasn't great. He was good enough. And then the collapse, the long-term ramifications for Donovan Mitchell, it could be, okay, you are now that guy. You're Mr. Stat, and you're not Mr. W. And it might not ever change. This could permanently change my perception of Donovan Mitchell into you're a stat dude. You just can't. You'll never deliver a win.
I mean, they've got a pair of them on that squad.
The prototypical one right in front of them. And the combination of the two has just been horrible. I just can't imagine that Cleveland will look that bad again. But on the other side of that, I can't imagine coming back from that.
It's so funny because I love their front court guys so much. And I really do. I like Donovan Mitchell. I want him to succeed.
I do too, but at some point, bro.
But I love Evan Mobley. I think guys like him, like an elite defender who can also score. I like Jared Allen's game. I like Max Strus. But
the combination of
I'm telling you,
is just
but James Harden is an overwhelming cancer that you cannot defeat. You cannot beat it.
And, we talked about prior to the playoffs, that last month of the regular season, what a good trade that had turned out to be with the Clippers. How Harden had subjugated himself, and they'd gotten rid of a wild card, and the team was playing well, and Harden's, actually passing and not, dominating the game and other stats like turnovers and flops. And then he reverts back to himself. And he became,
turn back into a pumpkin. You are what you are.
Yeah, we are what you thought you were, and what a nightmare for Cleveland.
I expect a high-scoring game, too. Totals 216.5 again. Here's a stat you may be interested in. And if you'd paid attention to this stat last night, you would have won as well. The over in Game 2s after a Game 1 went to overtime is 13-8. The over in all playoff games directly following an overtime game, 30-21. So there is what suffers the most on tired legs? Defense.
Yep. And that's such a nightmare for coaches because that's not what they preach.
No.
You rest on offense.
But at some point, and you saw it last night, even with Wemby. Wemby was not the force on defense that he has been most of these playoffs. He was tired legs, and he, especially in the fourth quarter, there were shots that the Thunder put up that in Game 1 Wemby would have come across the screen to swat.
Right.
And he just made business decisions. No, I'm not going to go after that one.
Yeah, he was never gonna hit a second defender. He'd defend that first one pretty good, but he wasn't going to come off and help on the double team. He wasn't getting there in time. He wasn't extending all the way. I mean, he was giving the tertiary hand up step toward a guy, and a lot of times at 7'5", that's enough. But these guys practice against Chet Holmgren. They're used to shooting over a tall dude, and they did. And they looked it. They hit shots that teams that normally play against Wemby just can't get over him. They're used to throwing shots over a great shot blocker. So they made those shots, but they didn't make them in game one. And we'll never know how tired that starting five was. We'll never truly know what yesterday was like. I mean, it was a yeoman's effort, and it's one of those things in a postgame there's reasons and excuses for losses. That's not an excuse. Wemby was exhausted in the fourth quarter. I'm not mad at him for that. I mean, in 2 games, he's put together 2 games where he's played what? We're at like 90 minutes. I mean, he got 40 last night, right? So at like 86 minutes in 2 games. He's never done that in his life.
So game 2 of Knicks Cavs, if defense is what struggles the most, who does that benefit? I think it benefits the Knicks.
I think so, too, because Cleveland's going to win with defense.
Yeah, Cleveland is the team that relies much more on their defense to be good. The Knicks can score. The Knicks are going to score.
They're thermonuclear right now. That last in the fourth, they couldn't miss. I mean, they just found their depth. Just like the way they beat Philadelphia. That team is shooting as well as any team I've seen in the playoffs in a minute since Golden State, quite frankly. 4 dudes are hitting shots. 4.
The other thing, Mikal Bridges, his point total is 13.5. And watching that first game, the Cavs are insistent on having Sam Merrill be the guy to guard Mikal Bridges, and he can't. Mikal Bridges is going to get his again because they're too stubborn to change that.
That's interesting because I would have thought on paper Merrill would be a good guy to go cover him, but the lateral quickness just isn't there. He can't keep him from the rim.
He is not. He's too fast, and Mikal Bridges had his way in game 1. I like him in game 2 to have a big, and it's only his number in game 1 was 12.5.
What did he get?
18. I think he'll get close to that. It only moved to 13.5. I think he's going to go over that easy.
He's a gamer, too. The bigger the game, Mikal seems to play better.
Yep. So I'm going to go I think the Knicks probably win by double digits. I think it's a very high-scoring game. I think Mikal Bridges gets the job done tonight over 13.5. That's the way I'll be wagering on this.
Do you think Brunson stays as ridiculously hot as he was?
Yeah, probably. But his number, you've got to pay a tax on him now.
In Cleveland, if I'm Cleveland, who do I take out first? What's the guy that cannot beat me?
Karl Anthony Towns.
And I think that's what you have to do, and that allows Brunson just a free roam on the weak side of the defense. That's a prescription for a pretty easy sweep.
It's kind of like when they were playing the Timberwolves. It was so important for the Spurs to take away Jaden McDaniels and Julius Randle because you just kind of assume Anthony Edwards is going to get his no matter who's on him, no matter how much you throw at him. And when Julius Randle got shut down, it made it a lot easier for the Spurs. I think Karl Anthony Towns is that guy for the Knicks. You just assume that Brunson's going to get his. You have to make sure that Karl Anthony Towns doesn't put up 25 on you because then you're dead.
And if Brunson is not going to be my choice to remove, I have to attack him on defense. I have to make them pay a price. And I think of all the things they did to try to milk the clock in the third quarter was they didn't attack him. And if you attack him, you do a couple things. You get him in what will be obvious foul trouble, or you get them into weird switches where you can utilize your bigs again. And they got lost there. And for me, I think Karl Anthony Towns is the most important offensive factor because he spreads the court and opens up stuff for Brunson. So you got to take him out. You can't let him do that. But if if he has 8 or 9 assists, there's no way you beat the Knicks. There's just no way because he's going to get his 25.
All right, coming up next, everybody's favorite weekly segment, AJ Laughs at Lady Basketball. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1.
94.1 San Antonio Sports Star Traffic from News Talk 550 KTSA.
Good morning. As you get into your midday commute, we do have a few stalls. All of these are off to the shoulder. 410 westbound Cherry Ridge, I-10 westbound at Wurzbach, and 1604 southbound Potranco. I-10 westbound FM 1516, that stall is off to the left shoulder. Now, if you guys see something we're not talking about, call us on the traffic tip line. We'll check it out, 210-785-2601. I'm Debbie Alcacer, KTSA. Time saver traffic.
Trust, price, and ease of transaction. That is GiveMeTheVin.com. We love to buy cars. People don't trust car buyers. People think the price is going to be wrong, and people think it's going to be a hassle. Trust, price, and ease of transaction. That is what we do at GiveMeTheVin.com, and that's what makes us America's best car buyer. Go to GiveMeTheVin.com right now and get a quote on yours.
Sell us your car. GiveMeTheVin.com. So easy you can do it in your underwear.
My dad passed away unexpectedly. Of course, it was awful in every way, but we are very grateful that he had life insurance. So even after he was gone, he was still able to provide for us. And that's why I have life insurance for my family. Ethos.com. They make it fast and easy to get covered. It's 100% online. You get a quote in seconds, and you can apply in minutes. You get covered the same day.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required. Rates may vary.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams Memorial Day sale and get 30% off paints and stains May 15th through the 28th. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Taco Bell turned Diablo sauce into a dust, and they're dusting the new Diablo dusted crispy chicken nuggets in it. A brand new classic, only at Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for a limited time and while supplies last.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.
ZipRecruiter. The NFL schedule dropped, and it's time to settle up. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, scores to settle. All the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you could win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the whole season. Visit PayPal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase necessary. See website for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
Ready or not, summer is coming, and Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance is on now. Right now through May 25th, get up to 70% off everything home at Wayfair. Plus, score amazing doorbuster deals all sale long and surprise flash deals on Memorial Day. We're talking thousands of products at every style and budget. Now is the time to save big on must-haves for your patio, backyard, and beyond. These savings won't last, so don't wait. Shop Wayfair's Memorial Day clearance now through May 25th.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Heading to the coast for Memorial Day weekend, so is the Blitz. Join us Friday afternoon at the official grand opening of the Roo Pub Rockport. You know it will be the best place on the coast to watch Game 3, so we'll see you at the Roo in Rockport.
It's The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2.
Coming up on The Blitz, we're live from Tomatillo's newest location on Nacogdoches Road.
With all the reaction from Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals.
Free swag and lots of great food.
The Blitz starts at 2.
The Blitz with Jason and Joe. Afternoons at 2 on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star. It's the Morning Huddle with AJ Hoffman and Rob Thompson.
Ah, yes. One of my favorite songs. When I think about you, think about love. Oh, yeah. Darling, don't live without you. And your love. Well, Rob, we need harmony if this is gonna work.
This is a good song that that's already suffering. I'm not gonna add to the pain.
Of my yesterday. See how they harmonize and it sounds better?
Yeah.
Help me out.
I'm not sure you're helping.
Hater. Dying all the way. Feel like making. Feel like making love. Yeah. Hey, we got a new thing here. We've got the breathtaking play from last night's game, powered by the City of San Antonio Metro Health.
So how do you take that out?
It's the breathtaking play.
Oh my goodness!
From last night's game, powered by the City of San Antonio Metro Health.
Yeah, you may have noticed there was at least one highlight, and I think it was number one on the SportsCenter Top 10 today.
And it was lost in the flow of the game.
Because the Spurs spent the next 45 seconds to a minute just getting roasted.
Dunk of the year stuff. Man.
One of the best dunks of the playoffs, certainly. Woo. Steph Castle bringing it, and he almost broke Isaiah Hartenstein's fingers.
Well, was that a dunk or a thrunk?
I mean,
his hand never really touched the rim. He threw it through.
Yeah, but I mean, he was so far above the rim. Well, a thrunk feels like it's minimizing.
Well, it shouldn't. The thrunk, you got to be up there to do it.
Well, here's what you heard.
Corner pitch to Sell as Wembanyama inside. He had Joe. He's got more attention. Oh my goodness! Stephon Castle! Welcome to this earth! Oh. How good is that? That's the top of the restricted area, outside of it! Over the big fella at 7 feet.
Incredible play, and that is the breathtaking play from last night's game. Every player needs a game plan, and so does managing asthma. During Asthma Awareness Month, the City of San Antonio Metro Health reminds you that asthma doesn't have to keep you off the court, sidelines, or playgrounds. Work with your healthcare team, know your triggers, and stay ready to play. And, of course, go Spurs go. So there you go. After every Spurs game, we will have a breathtaking play from last night's game, and that was certainly it. Steph Castle, what a throwdown on Isaiah Hartenstein. And his fingers, I'm telling you, if Castle had followed through a little further, he would have broken his fingers clean off.
Yammed it. Yammed.
And then he wouldn't have been able to pull his hair because he wouldn't have had any fingers.
Yeah.
You know how hard it is to pull somebody's hair if you have no fingers, only a thumb? It's very difficult. Hey, you guys may know me for my opinions on lady basketball.
Right.
And guess what? I've got another one.
Okay.
Caitlin Clark, who hardly played at all last season, is the face of lady basketball.
She's the Grand Marshal of the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah, big star. Last night was the 5th game of the season for the Fever, mind you, of a 40-game schedule. And now that these ladies have gotten paid, here we go. She did not play in the game last night. She sat out.
Oh, of course.
And it's not because she was hurt. According to Scott Agnes, who is a Indiana Pacers and Fever beat reporter, Caitlin Clark has been ruled out of the game as part of a, quote, strategic management plan for the season.
Well,
it's 40 games!
Well, NBA guys, we can't. If you're a fan of the NBA, you can't laugh at this.
Oh, I can. Because I laugh at it with the NBA. I don't understand it.
I mean,
but at least I can say, you know what? They play 82 games. It's a lot. They stretch this WNBA season out where they play like 2 games a week.
Mm-hmm.
You've played 4 games and you're already starting the strategic management
Load
plan.
management. That's the symbol of how important you are by how little they make you play. You're so important, we don't even need you to play.
Well, they won without her yesterday, so she wasn't important at all. They're 2-2 with her, 1-0 without her. I'm just saying that's a better percentage.
What's the injury?
There isn't one.
What are they worried about?
Making sure she's not tired. So every fifth game.
Is that what it is? Every fifth game? Is that what they're doing?
Well, that's what it is. I mean, that's just what it is so far.
Does
she's played 4, taking one off.
Does the WNBA have rules that you can only do it at home?
I don't know. I don't know the WNBA's rules. I don't even know if they play real basketball. I don't know what that game is. But what I do know is if you're playing a 40-game season that lasts almost 5 months, the season lasts, and you're asked to play 40 times in damn near 5 months, and you've got to load manage, what are we doing? I mean,
they're big-time athletes now. They get load managed.
Gosh.
4 games.
My
4
gosh.
I didn't get, honestly, I knew the season had begun. I didn't know how long. So they've all played 4 or 5 games.
Yes, and you're already load managing 4 games into the season. Even Claymore says, even I couldn't defend it, AJ, as much as I support lady basketball. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. 5 games? You can't play 5 games in a row?
Again, I look at the NBA and I see it happen there. So I have to be equally mad at the sport that I do enjoy.
You know what? I don't love it in the NBA either. But at least the NBA, they're playing back-to-backs. They're playing 82 games. It's a physical game where dudes are getting hammered on all. Okay, this is 4 games into the season.
Well, and I can't justify either one. And I think the NBA is, and if you ask the old school NBA types, that's ridiculously soft that the NBA is doing. So it is the product of what we have now. Your stars got to be on TV. Your stars got to play, and you got to be playing when people are watching. And I guess they're waiting for when people pay attention to the WNBA. I didn't even know it had begun, honestly. I hadn't been paying any attention.
Would she be load managing if the deal that got signed this offseason hadn't gotten signed?
I no, because they need to sign the deal.
If that deal were coming up this next offseason, you think she'd be load managing 5 games?
Yeah, she'd be playing.
So now they got some money. Now I'm not going to play.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, this is the modern basketball world. Need you fresh.
This lady basketball it's such a joke. I don't care what anyone says. You can be mad at me. You can call me a sexist. I don't care.
Ridiculous.
You got one player that anybody cares about, and now she can't play 5 games in a row of a 40-game season. 40-game season. Give me a break. Give me a break. Claymore, WNBA featuring a player who averages 1 point per game on their attempt to market the game was atrocious. They're getting ripped on NBA on Sirius XM. The real Rin says, I don't like sushi, but I don't keep bringing up reasons why I don't like sushi. I just don't talk about it. Well, Rin, this is a sports talk radio show. It's where we talk about our opinions about sporting thoughts. And that's my opinion. Like this show is about Rob and I's opinions on things.
I'm trying to. So there's upheaval everywhere, except at the WNBA offices. They don't care. Is that where we're? Is that?
That's kind of what it sounds like. Everybody's mad.
In fact, when you say the entire story, it doesn't make any sense because you need to have her playing.
Yes.
And I keep seeing all this stuff about her she's completely healthy.
Yeah.
We're not managing anything.
No, she's fine. But we got a plan for her.
This is just a back issue that we want to make sure we give the time to be ready.
We've got a plan where she's going to miss 20% of the games this year, no matter what. Feels like a lot. So she's going to play 32 of the 40 games? Give me a break. Listen.
Yeah, I
Well, she's got to be in Indianapolis for the race this weekend.
Yeah, you want equal treatment? Well, you're going to get equal treatment from me too, Bubba. If there was an NBA player, and it's the same thing we bitch about with Joel Embiid. Like, yeah, when he's on the floor, he's great, but when's he out there? Dude. And at least when Joel Embiid's missing games, they at least come up with an excuse. They at least say, oh, yeah, his knee's bulky or his foot's bad. And it's almost always on a back-to-back. This isn't even that. You play twice a week. Twice a week, and you've played 4 games. You already need time off.
They say that her back gets out of line pretty quickly.
From carrying the whole league? Is that yeah?
Well, if in fact she was carrying the whole league, then I would buy it. But she's not even doing that.
She
She's
didn't
a name.
even play last year. She was a ghost last year. I mean, man, I don't know. This
seems so amateurish. Like, you guys don't know what you're doing.
No, they don't. It's a dummy league.
Ask for some guidance.
Yep.
And if she's hurt, lie. Like a real NBA team would. Lie.
Alexander says Caitlin needs time to make all her commercials. Yeah, that's probably about right. WNBA scrambling for notoriety. Rin says, well, AJ, this is the YouTube comment section. We talk bleep about your opinions. That's okay. But don't ask why I'm giving my opinions on the radio show. That's literally what this job is. That's what we do, is give our opinions on the radio. To say, like, why are you doing that? Why do you talk about things that you don't like? Well, imagine I only talk about the things that I do like, Rin. Guess what? You would bitch about it. Yeah, you want to hear me go into detail on the hockey game last night? I can. But then you'll bitch about it. No one cares about hockey. I think the Rin radio show would be a big hit. A big hit. I think you should do it. No, Vic, give him a chance. Give him a chance. He's got big ideas. He's program director.
All right, yeah.
The program director. All right.
Yeah.
We're going to give our opinions on what's going on in Hollywood next. A little thing we call Huddle on Hollywood. It's the Morning Huddle on 94.1.
Got a buddy who thinks he knows baseball? Perfect. On Rangers game days, prove it with the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. Pick the Ranger you think will launch it out of here. He hits one, you and a friend are headed to a Rangers game. He hits two. Now, you've got tickets and hotel. Yeah, you're making a night of it, and your buddy's buying the first round. Wake up with the Morning Huddle. Call your shot and win the Morning Huddle's Rangers Double Dinger Payday. 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star, South Texas home of the Texas Rangers.
Hi, my name's Jason Thompson. I've lived in San Antonio for more than 50 years. Went to grade school, high school, and graduated from law school right here. San Antonians have trusted me as their attorney after serious injury and fatality collision since 1994. My website is alawyerforus.com. Why a lawyer for us? Well, after several years of practice, I watched as insurance companies created their own law firms solely to defend against auto claims. Today, there are very few insurance companies that do not have their own captive law firm filled with attorneys whose job is to minimize what the insurance company has to pay on an auto claim. If you or a family member is injured in a traffic collision, you will need your own attorney. Just remember alawyerforus.com. For many lawyers you see on billboards, your case will be handled by a non-lawyer or a staff lawyer. If you call me, Jason Thompson, I will be the lawyer you speak with. The initial consultation is always free. If you or a family member needs an experienced attorney you can trust, I want you to call me, Jason Thompson. My number is 900-0400. That's 210-900-0400 or alawyerforus.com.
We have meaningful basketball being played in San Antonio for the first time in years, and you know the Roof Hub has proven to be the best place to go watch the games with those three massive 170-inch screens and TVs all around. All the games, all the fights, and when you show up at the Roof Hub, show up hungry. Open daily at 11. Great for lunch, great for dinner, great for late at night, and the best place to watch the game. Just down from the big blind, right next to the Angry Elephant. The Roof Hub, 281 in Redland Road. We'll see you at the Roo.
Here it comes. Surprise! There's an avocado shortage! Now half your food truck menu is costing more than it's making you! Also, you're out of napkins!
Those aren't cheap! Progressive knows small business owners usually don't like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise, saving 13% on commercial auto insurance when you pay in full.
Also, an ice cream truck stole your parking spot! Looks like you're in a turf war!
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Discounts not available in all states or situations.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis, which causes joint pain, stiffness, and swelling? Does this sound like you? Listen to what it sounds like to be a million miles away. Tremfya guselkumab, taken by injection, is a prescription medicine for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis who may benefit from taking injections or pills or phototherapy, and for adults with active psoriatic arthritis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Explore what's possible. Ask your doctor about Tremfya. Visit tremfya.com or call 1-800-526-7736.
San Antonio's Sports Center.
The NBA All-Rookie team was announced, and Spurs rookie guard Dylan Harper was elected first team. He joined Mavs Rookie of the Year Cooper Flagg, the Hornets' Con Kneipel, Sixers wings VJ Edscombe, and Grizzlies' Cedric Coward on the first team. In NFL news, the Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Aaron Rodgers confirmed that 2026 will be his last year wearing yellow pants. He'll retire at the conclusion of his 22nd season.
This is Jason Minix from The Blitz, and you're listening to 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
Hey, everybody. Good morning. How you doing today, Rob?
I'm a little warm.
Yeah, a little toasty.
Yeah,
It's a small Friday, though. You know what tomorrow we'll be doing? Partying, yeah. Everybody knows that. That's one thing that happens here without fail. No matter if the AC is working, we'll be partying. Now I'm gonna wear short shorts and a wife beater tomorrow. I can tell you that much.
Oh yeah, me too. Only in the chones tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm wearing my
chones,
my swimming trunks, my swimming trunks,
and a shimmel.
I bought some shorts off the interwebs, and I like them. They're nice. They're good quality shorts. But I went with the 5-inch inseam.
Oh, that's too short.
Oh,
no, those are nutters.
Yeah, I kind of look like like college Larry Bird.
Yeah, you look like you're like
that's awful.
like you're Serbian.
Yeah.
On the way to the beach.
I don't really mind it, but I like because I don't care. I'm not really. I don't leave the house in them.
I came from that era.
Actually, you know what? I would. I'd go to the gym in them if I felt like it.
I came up in that era where
that was PE back then.
Where we were wearing shorts that we had no business wearing.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
That's one fashion trend that will never come back. Nutter shorts. They're not going to show up.
I mean, I think you're wrong.
No, I don't think it'll ever come back.
I think it's already back.
I think there are people that wear them. That doesn't mean they're back.
I think the youth is going that direction.
I think they go relatively short. They go the my kids both. They're called chubbies. The chubbies.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the short basketball Larry Bird shorts.
No, I don't think anybody's going to play basketball in them.
Never going to come back. Even just walking around, nobody wants to see that.
I think people like to show off that they do leg day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't need to see anything above mid thigh.
I like showing off the legs. That's what I've been wearing now.
Dude. No.
So I'm a short shorts guy now.
Things start dropping out. We don't need to see that.
Well, I don't have to worry about
that. I don't even know
that.
if you dress to the left or the right. Well, I don't need to know. I don't need to know that gravity has done horrible things to your sack and now it hangs down around your knees unless you roll it up. I don't need to see that, man.
You see the stick.
I don't need.
It's just
my outline. Yeah. You know what's worse than short shorts
it's
on
like
dudes?
Silly putty on a newspaper.
Dude.
You know, I'll get way more mad when dudes wear tight-fitting sweatpants than I will about
don't
short
walk
shorts.
around in bike shorts. You're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Can't do that anymore.
I don't need to see that stuff.
No, don't do that.
But yeah, it's me tomorrow. I'm gonna wear my short shorts and a wife beater.
Knock yourself out.
You'll see.
Knock yourself out. You're going to be sticking to the chair.
Gibbs said, don't need any Josh Primo situations happening to the show crew.
That's true, man. That's true.
Yeah.
Just sitting here in my favorite red shorts. That's
it.
all.
I got a pair of red ones. I might wear them.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how you have any of your. You keep everything. You have your shorts from when you played college ball.
No.
What?
Those shorts wouldn't fit around my thigh.
Oh man.
But dude, I'm telling you, you see the pictures, and literally, there's like no short. It's just like waist and like they were so short.
Yeah.
Thank you, Michael Jordan, for saving us. Thank you, Michael Jordan.
Well, and thank you, Fab Five.
Well, but it was Michael.
They took it to the extreme. They're like, all right, we gotta fix this culture.
We went too far. We went to culottes. We went from the nutters all the way to shorts at the middle of your shin.
Capris.
We adjusted too far, but I understand why. Because you go back and no one needed to see Artis Gilmore in those little shorts. No one benefited by that. No one was better off by that.
Well, that's what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow.
A whole lot going on down there. You're scaring the kids. Go put on some sweats.
We got to see what's going on in Hollywood. Stephen Colbert, who, as we know, the Late Show with Stephen Colbert is ending.
Is that tonight?
I think tonight might be the last episode. No, the last episode's tonight. Yeah.
Tonight.
And then it's going to be taken over by Comics Unleashed with Byron Allen. And Byron Allen
He's rich.
Has made one promise about what the show is going to be. There will be zero politics talked.
That's the CBS way.
So, well, I mean, that's why Stephen Colbert's getting fired, right? Or getting moved on from. They don't like to call it a firing. But he says he wants to bring people together using comedy. And I guess now, like, Colbert's ratings did go down over the last couple years. And I think it's a lot of it is fatigue over political talk.
I think, well, his numbers went down. It was fatigue with CBS. People just checked out of CBS. Their numbers tanked.
Yeah.
And then they didn't just go back to watch Colbert. Everybody just left.
Yeah. Well, he said, no politics. You come, you laugh. We've had on 1,000 comedians, every shape and size, you name it. I want to bring people together using comedy. So it's there will be supposedly would be the funnies, but no political comedy. They're gonna screen everybody, make sure they're not telling any jokes about the president or anything like that. None of that stuff.
Go soft. You know, Byron Allen's worth $1 billion.
Is he really?
He almost bought the Carolina Panthers.
No joke.
That dude, Byron
Where did he
Allen.
get his money?
I think he ended up. Didn't he buy the Weather Channel? I think he started buying little cable company, but he ended up owning the Weather Channel. And yeah, he's not that goofy comedian from the 80s. This dude is a true media mogul.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
A UK radio station had to apologize for accidentally announcing the death of King Charles. The announcement was made due to a computer error at Radio Caroline's main studio. They had to apologize for any distress caused. The erroneous announcement was made on Tuesday afternoon. Station manager Peter Moore wrote on Facebook, due to a computer error at our main studio, the death of monarch procedure, which all UK stations hold in readiness while hoping not to require, was accidentally activated on Tuesday afternoon,
So
mistakenly announcing that His Majesty the King had passed away.
So they have like our silver alert, our amber alert.
Yes.
They got a dead king alert.
Yes.
Sweet.
The death of a every radio station has like a.
I wonder what the sound is. Is it like regal?
This is only a test.
Do you hear this?
This is only a test.
Citizens of the British Empire.
Yes.
We have the death of the king.
The king is dead. Long live,
the
king.
Harry, come home. Dude, so sorry to hear the king's dead. So is this what you get the break in right here?
Yes. I have bad news for our nation. His Majesty the King Charles has passed away.
No, he's not.
At the ripe age of 90. 90.
How old is he?
I
mean, I'd keep that thing ready.
He looks like
I wouldn't pack it away. You might need it sooner than later, but
he looks like hell.
His mom made him wait for 40 years.
I know.
No, you're not
He's
ready
only
yet.
77, but he looks 90. Like he looks bad.
Well, he's already fought cancer off.
He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it as long as she did. No way. And Vic, finally, I've got some good news for you, Bubba.
All right, what is it?
You are gonna love this.
Talk to me.
There is a model now. She's a big old gal. Nice. A British woman named Amira Evans.
Oh, let me look her up. Let me see.
She is 6'7", and she makes $100 a minute on OnlyFans and doesn't even take her clothes off.
Wow.
All she does is walk back and forth across the screen. She spent $7,300 on a BBL. She went to Turkey to get it done.
Right, here you go.
She said sometimes she wears high heels, sometimes leather, sometimes she wears nothing. Like she does take her clothes off, but she doesn't have to get paid.
Okay.
But she took a bunch of area from her
6'7", you say?
6'7", 6'7".
No.
She took some of the meat from her areas that were unsightly and put it into her butt. And now,
Man, she does have a big one.
$100 a minute on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Now she's
like, is that while she's live, or is that
while she's live?
Oh, so it's not.
She's got 100,000 subscribers on OnlyFans.
Oh, I think I'm subscribed to her.
You might be.
I think so.
As for what she does in her ordinary videos, subscribers often ask her to fulfill fantasy content, such as pretending to be their girlfriend or housewife. They imagine they've gotten home from work, a long day at work. They put down their bag and they see their 6'7" wife walking around doing housework. And for fetish work, she charges even more, $150 per minute. Wow. So on top of her, $20 a month for all of her subscribers, I'm talking about like if you want to go one-on-one with her and just see her walk around, it's $100 a minute.
Wonder if there's a specific country that is really into big women. Like, is she making all her money in like one country? They're like, no, there's big and then there's tall. Like, is there a country like the highest and most beautiful thing there is a woman that's 6'7"? Like,
yeah,
she's
like an Amazonian Wonder Woman type.
Yeah, created her. I wonder if there's a whole country of men that she's a goddess on
Vic,
earth.
are you into her? I bet you like how she's built.
That's
gorgeous.
You better be 6'7" yourself.
She's perfect for me.
She lives in Thailand now. She says it's hot where I live, which is why if you want leather, it costs extra. It goes up to a premium fetish price. 'Cause she says it's too hot for me to walk around in leather otherwise. So that you got to pay $150 an hour. You want her that, but you want her little maid outfit? That's $100 a minute.
I just Googled it. I got a picture that I shouldn't have seen.
Oh,
no, it's wrong. I got the wrong thing.
Was it not good?
I went to the. There's certain things you don't Google.
Oh, you went to the direct site?
No, well, I ended up on an OnlyFans, but it wasn't her.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, this computer won't let me go there.
You can't. Can you see any nudes with?
Is this her?
That's her right here.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's not the girl on Military Drive the other night?
That's what I'm saying.
We all know the girl I'm talking about.
Yeah, those
God
are free
bless
over
her soul.
Yeah, they're free over there.
Boy, that's a big old girl.
Man, look at that.
I guarantee you next time Barkley's on TV, that picture's going to be.
Imagine that walking in from work and you see this picture here.
That gal is.
You make sure you get your chores done.
She's built for comfort, not speed. If you know what I'm saying. Like Rob's new car, not built for comfort. It's built for speed.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
She is built for comfort.
6'7".
Yes, she is.
She's an Escalade. You don't need to take it 100 miles an hour to enjoy it.
With the sunroof.
Oh, man.
And mud flaps.
And mud flaps.
Yeah.
And some donks.
Big-ass tires. Tractor tires.
Imagine you take her out and she just keeps getting out of the car.
Yeah.
Just keeps getting out, and keeps getting out. Like, my God, you don't stop.
You've never dated a woman bigger than you have, like taller than you?
I dated a girl that played volleyball in college, and she was 6 feet. She was over 6 feet.
I dated a 6'1" girl in high school.
She could palm a basketball.
After Ursula.
Really? A 6'1"?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's taller than you, right?
That was her barefoot. So when she wore heels, she was obviously 6'4", 6'5".
Because how tall are you? You're like 6 foot?
6 foot, yeah.
Were you intimidated by her being taller than you?
Little bit, but I was at eye level with the chest area.
I think
it was perfect.
Yeah, a gal my size or bigger it's not. That's just not going to work for me.
Big girl.
Remember what was that movie 16 Candles when Long Duck Dong was that's
her.
That's how I was. I would just rest my head right there on her chest.
Like
every time Yankee my wanky.
Every time I see, like ESPN now, we have ESPN on in here all day, and I see the wrestling gal, the girl that wears the black lipstick with the tattoos, the Australian girl.
Oh yeah.
And I'm always like, oh, she's hot, and then I'm like, I bet she's bigger than me. And I'm like, I got to stop thinking she's hot.
Well, there's a bunch of guys that like that size.
I know, but it's too much for me. 6'7", too much for me.
That's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Amira.
And that's is that without heels or
No. That's standing barefoot. Whoa. Amira Evans, 6'7", and then they'll have her put on heels and walk around.
Man, that's I need a stool.
Honey, here's the work gloves. Forget OnlyFans.
I don't even think. Yeah, I need you to pull this tractor.
We got some plowing to do, baby.
Could you help me
You want to talk about making money?
My truck is stuck in the mud. I need you to come out here and lean on it.
We can make more than 100 a minute.
That's right.
Start pulling pickups out of the mud.
All right, let's come back to the Daily Lines. It's the Morning Huddle 94.1.
Upgrade your truck without breaking the bank at NAW Northwest Automotive Warehouse. Get weather protection, added security, and durability with the Rough Country 3-panel hard folding truck bed cover starting at $6.99. Or cash in on scratch and dent options like Weather Guard toolboxes, pack rats, and 50 to 60% off a huge selection of new scratch and dent RDS diesel transfer tanks. Skip the big box hassle. Shop local at NAW today. 3027 Kulabur Road. Family operated, community driven since 1978.
In sports, the tape never tells the whole story. Hiring is no different. AI can make candidates look like an MVP on paper, so knowing the person and the skills behind the resume matters. That's where Robert Half changes the game. Our recruiters combine their expertise with award-winning AI to evaluate skills and fit quickly. Learn how we can find you specialized talent in finance, accounting, technology, and more. At Robert Half, we know talent. Visit roberthalf.com/talent today.
The NFL schedule dropped, and it's time to settle up. There's road trips to plan, hotels to book, tickets to split, tailgates to cover, and scores to settle. All the things for the season. But now, when you send $10 or more to a friend with PayPal by May 28th, you can win 2 tickets to every home game of your favorite team. Yep, the entire season. Visit paypal.com/P2P sweeps. No purchase is necessary. See websites for details, including how to enter by mail. Brought to you by PayPal, official peer-to-peer payment sponsor of the NFL.
This deer season, John Deere wants to give you the home field advantage. We're bringing you the best offers of the season, whether that's cash off on select new machines or a shot at the ultimate Major League Baseball prize package. Because right now, you can enter for a chance to win an MLB All-Star experience for you and 3 friends, complete with travel and lodging for All-Star Week this July. Deer season is going on now through June 3rd. Visit johndeere.com/deer season to enter and view the offers and complete contest rules. Major League Baseball trademarks used with permission.
I'm U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy. We all seem to be in a rush these days, from work to driving our kids around. But when you're behind the wheel, please do not speed. A few minutes saved by going faster is never worth the risk. So follow the speed limit, enjoy the drive, maybe bring some snacks for the kids, and know that along the way, you're getting quality time with your family.
Paid for by NHTSA.
San Antonio's newest sports headquarters, Novo Brewery. Juicy, thick-cut ribeye, picanha prime sirloin, Brazilian empanadas, stacked burgers, and more. This is bring your appetite food. Novo is attached to North Star Mall with late hours. Visit novobrew.com.
It's the Morning Huddle with A.J. Hoffman and Rob Thompson on 94.1 San Antonio's Sports Star.
I think we're going to do look at them girls with the Daisy Dukes on, baby. That's what I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. All right. Every day at the end of the show, we always take a look at the daily lines. See how we can make some money today. It's the Morning Huddle Daily Lines. Let's go.
It's the Morning Huddle's look at the daily lines with AJ and Rob on 94.1 San Antonio Sports Star.
You covered, yeah!
The New York Knickerbockers, 6.5-point favorites, hosting Cleveland tonight. I've said I think they get the job done. I think Cleveland, I think they died on Tuesday night. I really do. I think their soul fell out.
If they can win and still split, we'll erase the chalkboard, but right now I just don't see how it happens.
And give me over 216.5. I think this is a high-scoring game. What do you think the line is? It's been 6.5, 7.5 in Oklahoma City. At San Antonio tomorrow, what's the line?
Well, we do have at least 2 injuries kind of hanging over, or 3, really. I'd say it's right about the same. Maybe 5.5, maybe a point.
Spurs are 2.5-point favorites.
Oh, no money's running. I think it'll jump back up by game time.
2.5-point favorites. Now it won't be. It won't get up to. I think at best it ends up being a pick'em, depending on health availability, things like that. But which I think is about right. I think it probably should be a pick'em. 6.5 points. You go like 3 points each way.
You think it's a pick'em? You think the Spurs should have been favored there, but a pick 'em here.
No, the Thunder were favored by 6.5 in Oklahoma City.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
And so here it feels like they should be about to pick them. I think 2.5 Spurs favored. An 8-point swing feels like a lot.
I think the game tomorrow night. Now Sunday's going to be an entirely different proposition. I think the Spurs are going to rip one tomorrow. This is going to be can OKC keep up? But I think there's going to be a lot of offense tomorrow.
Well, we'll talk about that one tomorrow all damn day, game day. Are you going to go?
Again, there's safety.
Was playing on it?
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
Okay. We'll be sitting up in the cheap seats together.
Up there with the South Korean press contingent.
I don't like to brag, but the Golden Knights beat the snot out of the Avalanche last night. They're up 1-0. Tonight, the Eastern Conference Finals, Carolina hosting Montreal. Carolina Hurricanes are -200 favorites.
I saw where the Hurricanes hadn't played in like 2 weeks.
No, they've been the Thunder. They just hadn't been tested.
I get the sense that rest in hockey matters.
And the Canadians just played a Game 7 against Buffalo, an overtime Game 7 against Buffalo. I think the Canadians probably roll them tonight.
That seems like such a benefit to have that much time.
No doubt. Major League Baseball, the Guardians are at the Tigers. The Tigers -120. Pirates are in St. Louis. Pirates -125. Mets at the Nationals. That's a pick 'em, -110 both ways. Braves at the Marlins. Braves -145 on the road. Jays at the Yankees. Yanks -150. A's are in Anaheim taking on the Angels, -110 both ways. And the Diamondbacks, -210, hosting the Colorado Rockies. Now, we don't have a double dong today.
We had a winner.
We got ourselves a winner. I don't know his name, and Vic is, I think, pooping. So I don't know his name. But Jake Berger hit a home run last night, and that was the choice. So he's got himself a pair of Rangers tickets. We'll give away another chance to get to win the Double Dong Challenge tomorrow on Friday's show, as the Rangers have an off day today. Alexander says no Harper, no Fox. Game 3 doesn't look good. Yeah, but no Jalen Williams too. And I know the Thunder have shown they can win without Jalen Williams, but he's still their second best player.
Well, I'll put it to you: if neither plays, they can't win.
I agree with that.
There's no possibility apart from some sort of tragic event on the other side for them. They can't win without those two. Those are the two most important players they have to beat them with that 5-headed front guard set. If they don't have either one of them, it just can't happen.
Hey Vic, what's the guy's name who won the Double Dong Challenge yesterday? He got a homer. He didn't get two. He got one.
It was Jake Berger, right?
It was Jake Berger. Let's see, Double Dong. It is.
That's Vic coming to you from the flight line.
Yeah, from the runway, Roberto Solis.
Roberto! ¿Qué onda, wey?
You get to go see the Rangers on us.
Vamos a los Rangers.
Yeah, he won.
Well, congratulations. Jake Berger hits a dinger. You're going to a Rangers game.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, friends. Rob and I have to go home and shower off with the hose.
Some air conditioning.
This is unbelievable. And the Blitz, of course, they're not here today. The Blitz is live. Their show is on the road. You want to go see them today? They're at the brand new Tomalitos. Sounds delightful, by the way. It is.
Hopefully it's air conditioned.
It is.
11210 Nacogdoches Road.
Right.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Tomorrow they're off to Rockport.
They'll have Rangers jerseys. They'll have Sports Star T-shirts and more. 11210 Nacogdoches Road from 2 to 6 today. So get in there, see them. And Rob's right. They will be tomorrow at the Rue Pub Rockport. Kickoff Memorial Day weekend the right way. They'll be at the Rue Pub in Rockport from 2 to 6. Head on out there and party with the Blitz. Okay, that does it for us, friends. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do it all over again. Hopefully, we'll do it in air conditioning. I don't know. I can't be sure. Hopefully, we'll do it in air conditioning, or I'm going to strike.
Or we are going to, yes.
That's right. Nice and cool in the chat.
Enjoy your day. Stay dry.
Enjoy it, yeah. We'll see you guys tomorrow, and go Spurs, go.
WTFM Floresville. The San Antonio Sports Stars studios are powered by the City of San Antonio Metro Health. During Asthma Awareness Month, Metro Health reminds you asthma doesn't have to keep you off the court. Know your triggers, follow your game plan, and stay ready to play. Go Spurs, go.